Post Malone edition.
Second time being here.
So we're not like the cameraman right now who's had Raising Cane's 45 times. This is only our second time having it.
Yeah.
We weren't too fond of it the first time.
No, I didn't. I wasn't wanting to come back, but then of course, you know, this is the Post Malone, Dallas Cowboys inspired Raising Cane's. We saw some other Cowboys fans in here as well. It was quite busy, and so had to come back. Wasn't expecting much, but have to say, 100% better.
100% better.
I would say probably the first experience was like a 5, just average.
Yeah.
No reason to come back. This one, 7. I'd come back.
Do you think we were biased because it was to do with the Cowboys and stuff?
Yeah, I definitely made it taste better, but I was a little upset because I did get my sticker with my meal, but I only got one piece of that Texas toast or whatever the hell it is, and you guys got 2.
I had 2.
Adam did give me half of his.
If you're flying into Dallas Love and you want to catch a Cowboys game, before you hit up your hotel, I highly recommend checking out the Post Malone Raising Cane's in Frisco, Texas.
Frisco, Tesla.
I'm not going to say I'm a Raising Cane aficionado, but when I'm in Dallas, Texas, I have to come to the Cowboys branded, Post Malone branded Raising Cane's. Did I like it a little bit better because it was posty? Probably. But I like the Texas toast, I like the chicken fingers, and I like the Raising Cane sauce, baby. Hey, what are you doing right now?
Watching the video.
What are you doing right now? Watching our video or watching your video?
I'm waiting for a 94-year-old lady. I'm supposed to have sex with her in these bushes.
Okay. Yeah, we're leaving. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so we just got talked to by the Raising Cane's management saying that we weren't allowed to film if we were professionals.
Thank you for that compliment.
But Raising Cane's, I'm gonna have to dock you down a little bit.
You've been docked.
You've been docked. We said 7 out of 10. Now my experience is brought down to a solid 3.
Whoa.
You don't come at my boy.
One job.
You don't come at my boy.
There he goes.
Cross him off the list! Cross him off the fucking list!
But the Cowboys obviously didn't want him because they knew, like, if you're trading
They
back
traded back.
every single trade was a streak shot.
Here we go! Shoot him if you boot him! Oh, what a rush!
I know they're getting a lot of awesome content. They're getting fired up, getting ready. We're still a few picks away. Big shout out to all you Cowboys fans. And they said no Brady rules applied.
No!
Guyton!
He's not on your board.
Guyton!
I said this to Deffy. I was like, if anybody got picked, any offensive lineman that I'd be upset about, it'd be Tyler Guyton. Be happy about that. We got a starter.
Yeah.
We got a starter, and we got a day 2 pick.
Hey, Tyler Guyton, welcome to the team!
Boost me up a little bit more than that. Okay, that's good there, AJ.
Eric, BOTG, Bot D.
Time to pay the piper here.
Get this monkey suit off! Come on!
What are we doing here? We fucking got Guyton and we're fucking wearing suits still? What the f is this bullshit?
Hey!
Paying the bills.
Back on, go!
Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. 20,000 subs, thanks to the nation. You got our back like we eggs and bacon. Crack 'em if you got 'em, son. That be our war cry. Shotgun, screech shots, boosting every stream live. Thank you, Confana Maniacs. We do this cause we know you got our back. 20K milestone, all because of you. Big shout out fam from the Cam Fan crew. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs.
Where the fuck is he standing? Wide the fuck open!
Thank you, Maniacs.
How was he wide open?
20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. 20,000 subs, thanks to the nation. You got our back like we eggs and bacon.
Now this is what we call an intro. Well, unfortunately, everybody has ADHD, so if you have to sit and wait for something for more than 4 minutes, it feels like it's a long, right? Like Ivan was sitting here and I was like, where the fuck is Adam?
Well,
Why is he upstairs?
But that's why we put the ADD video on so that you can watch that and at least. But I get it. Once you roll through it,
We might have to chop it up so it's like quick hits.
Quick hits,
quick
yeah.
hits.
like it's our own personal.
Don't try to tell
But
me.
not even like there's not you
Vine
don't
or
there's not
something.
even a thought process in it. It's just 6 seconds.
Random.
6 seconds to a new clip. 6 seconds to a new clip. 6 seconds. 4 seconds to a new clip. 2 seconds to a new clip.
And then it just
Crack him if you got him. Crack him if you got him. Drip.
Yeah.
Seltzer. Crack him if you got him. See, I'm now ADHD's going now.
Now we're not gonna stop. We pop it. We can't stop it.
Crack him if you got him. Look at you with your drip hard seltzer and your drip, your icy white drip. You should have been rocking that when they were crack him if you got him when they were rocking their icy white jerseys.
It's called the blown out drip because on this screen right now, it's so blown out right now.
You're flying. Well, here, get it over here because you got yours. Crack him if you got him.
Crack 'em if it's Friday.
Okay, and I'm jumping into it right off the hop.
Friday.
Bandwagon boys, I know you're feeling good. It's Friday.
Yes.
But there's nothing better than a Friday when you wake up and the Philadelphia Eagles have lost to the New York
to
Giants.
the 1-4 Giants. Or sorry, now the 2-4
The
Giants.
2-4 Giants. Man, oh man, oh man. All the shit that Philadelphia Eagles fans talked when the Cowboys barely beat the Giants. You guys are excited because the Cowboys barely beat the New York Giants. Well, guess what, Philadelphia Eagles fans? You guys lost to the New York Giants, to the 1-4 New York Giants, who the Dallas Cowboys beat. So how does that make you feel? How do you like them apples? How do you like them apples?
Well, this is what I like.
How do
to
you like
see.
them apples?
Because Cowboys who came into the season stumbling, it felt like. Now we're in a position here where if the Commanders take a loss, and it's I don't know, is Jaden Daniels scheduled to play? I thought
I think he will be.
he's still because last time I checked was Wednesday, and that's always a tough injury.
Oh,
report.
you mean for their game this weekend?
Yeah.
I thought we were, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Sorry, for this weekend.
I'm not sure.
Well, let's say Commanders lose with or without Daniels. Now we're in a place where Cowboys, they're going to take that dub in this theory. We're 3-2-1. Eagles are 4-2, 4-2. Commanders are 3-3. Giants 2-4.
Cowboys in second place.
Cowboys in second
In
place.
that scenario.
In that scenario, and after the loss to the Chicago Bears, I was thinking bottom of the barrel.
Season's
So,
done.
This is how quickly things can
I know
change.
shit. In the first 2 months of the season or the first 5-6 weeks, it's like, yeah, we were feeling pretty gutted after that Chicago Bears loss. And then sure, the Packers game when it happened, that tie sucked, but that tie's looking a lot nicer than a loss right now, especially if the Commanders do lose and the Cowboys do win. That puts them in second place. The Eagles are falling apart. They have their wide receivers bitching about not getting the ball. Jalen Hurts can't hit open receivers. They've had turnovers. Saquon Barkley's not getting that much production like he was last year. So it's like we're right where we need to be right now.
Hey, yo.
Nate Dogg's in the
Nate
house.
Dogg.
Nate Dogg says, "Is this still the long intro?"
But
Nate Dogg's right where he needs to be.
Nate Dogg's right where he needs to be. Everyone's right where they need to be right now with Can Fan on this lovely Friday night. But guys, this division is wide open right now. It's wide open. And the Cowboys have to beat the Carolina Panthers this Sunday or it's for nothing.
Well, I did run a. This was before the Eagles lost this week, by the way. So I'll run it again because I'm going to run it every week with ChatGPT or Sorry, grok.
Oh!
I use grok. But anyways, do it yourself too. And I just ran through and I said, give me these scenarios.
Do your own research.
Give me ABC scenario. Give me A, Cowboys are last in the league. B, Cowboys are first in the league. And then C, what do you probably think is going to happen? And then give me a probability. And I asked it to check the schedules and blah, blah, blah. And it fucked some things up. Nice thing was, though, only had like a 8 to 10% that we were going to end up last, which may change or because Giants won, so we'll see.
Yeah, and
But
looks good.
puts everything
winning.
puts everything closer, right? And gave between 50 to 70% chance that the Cowboys will finish second. That was its like most probable moment, and then it was like I don't know. Actually, it's pretty close to like 50% that Cowboys could even finish first overall.
I'll take it.
So, like you're saying, all I'm saying is, yeah, things are like pretty wide open at this point. We still need to see, by the bye week, by Cowboys bye week, I should say, I think we'll start to see what's the reality of where the Cowboys can end up. Are we pushing for the number 1 spot? Are we pushing just to make the playoffs? Or are we, sinking?
Well, if you look at this NFC East kind of chart that you have up of the standings, look at the points for. The Cowboys dominating. I mean, the first overall offense in the NFL at 151 points for.
Look who you guys have played, though.
Look at you've played shit.
Shut up, James Stanson, 58.
But the shitty thing is then you look at their points against.
I know.
And they're heavily leading the division with that. And this is with the Giants already playing a game. So with the Giants, one more game than the Cowboys, they still have less
That's
points
right.
against.
Cowboys, we could look at that saying it could be 170 either points for or points against plus.
Which is
the
scary. Which
Eagle-
is scary, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, Eagles are pretty
Eagles
high.
are pretty similar, though, as well, 142 to 143.
But that
Mind
is
you,
five.
that's
That's 5 games.
6. We're going.
Sorry,
into week
6 games. Yeah, sorry. They've played.
Hey, wakey.
They've played the 6
They
games.
played
is
the
what-
6 game. Yeah,
is what I meant, but I
Oh,
can't count.
shit. Yeah, you're right.
they played 6. We played 5. But hey, I mean,
That's why the Giants 121 is insane because they've played 6 games.
yeah. And look, we never really chatted about the last week's game. I've kind of forgotten everything, to be quite honest.
It's Friday. The world moves fast.
The world moves fast. There's nothing really big, except for one of the funnest things to come out of the practice was this. Hey, give me a sec. Pull my screen away.
I did.
Okay, well, AJ's finding that. I want to just say watching that Jets game was probably one of the most this season was the most fun I've had at a game, like watching, like streaming. Because it was just kind of like we were letting loose.
Yeah.
I wasn't nervous. They had a huge lead.
It felt very much like when we were watching the Cowboys last season and all playoff hopes were gone.
Yeah,
we were just having a great time.
we were just having a good time.
That's James Houston.
that nice.
James Houston.
Nice. I like that.
James Houston getting
That's
a lot of
James
love.
Houston.
I love that that's kind of kicked off. If you watch the Cowboys social media stuff, they're really rolling with that, which
Yeah.
is funny.
Yeah, they show people a picture of James Houston and yeah. So-
That's pretty funny.
But here's the thing: is like, I really hope that he just keeps rolling, and that because there's also those comparisons, and however you want to boil it down, it's still true. James Houston has 3.5 sacks, Micah has 3 sacks, and that's the comparison we're doing. I like to look more at. I mean, that's still a fun thing to play with, and we'll watch the trend through the end of the year. But I like to look at like, well, what's our whole line doing, that offensive group doing, right? And it's pretty much for where we are now in the season, the Cowboys are outpacing where they were last season. Mind you, I think it was week 5 or 6 last year. It was week 5. Micah was injured then. So there is that game missing with Micah Parsons. Regardless, though, the defense is the worst in the league.
It
this year.
is.
So what does that all matter?
By all, I was listening to Locked On Cowboys on the way home today, driving on my commute, my 3-hour fucking commute, and they're last in every EPA on the defensive side of the ball. But then the offense is almost first in everyone. So
I found some really fun charts because I finally did some work.
You like charts?
Chart J?
But here, this is summer sport, and we can look at exactly what you're saying.
Oh, nice.
EPAs per play. There's Dallas Cowboys, 31st ranked. Oh, you want total EPAs? Sure. Dallas Cowboys, 31st ranked. Only the Miami Dolphins are worse than the Dallas Cowboys.
Go EPA pass. That's got to be the Cowboys. Yep.
Worst EPA pass
And the defense and the rush.
EPA rush. So we're a little
Okay.
we're a little better with the rush.
Okay. I like to see that.
Where are we? Oh, there we are.
Yeah,
24th.
24th, but the worst against the
30-second pass, 24th rush. And to be honest, I'd rather have those switched.
Totally.
I'd rather be 32nd against rush and 24th versus
You've
pass.
shown that you did the deep dive, that if you can be better at passing or stopping the pass,
You can
you're going to have more success.
you can if you're going to pick and choose how you want to be better at defending the ball, in modern day football right now anyways, you're wanting to defend the pass better. Cowboys don't do that.
No, they don't
So-
at all. Well, I guess they technically do because they have people out there, but
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually do.
But actually, here's what I want to do, guys, is just pull up oh God, I don't have this ready. Pull up the game preview here for the Dallas Cowboys and
Yeah.
the
At the
Carolina
Panthers.
Panthers.
Another
At
10
the
a.m.
Panthers,
game
yeah.
for us fellas, the West Coast here. We're going to be crushing sausage and eggers and Baileys and coffee.
I'll go
sausage
pick
and
up
Bailey's coffee.
if you're grabbing I'll go grab a thing of an actual bigger thing of Bailey's.
Yeah, you fucking better.
Matchup
Hey,
predictor.
I've been buying us pizzas and dips and stuff.
Where can you buy Bailey's now?
Can
Like
you
any
buy,
liquor
oh,
store. Oh, yeah, just this liquor store.
Is it
It's
isn't
Canadian.
This one I went to and it wasn't open, but I don't know when they opened. This was like last.
Isn't it on
Sunday.
strike though?
What?
Are all aren't all
No,
liquor
it's
stores
just
on
the
strike?
it's just the
It's just
government.
the BC. It's just the
the
government
liquor
ones.
store.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
I mean, we don't know about.
I don't know
liquor
which
stores.
one.
You
Hey,
just get drip.
Hey, you know what?
Seltzers.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Better see a goddamn giant bottle of Bailey's when I get here.
Yeah, and make it the highest percent. I don't know. I haven't seen the ESPN or is it Good Morning America? Whoever does I guess they might both do it. Whoever does the predictions, and you see the 6 names and they all predict, and usually if they're heavy favoring Cowboys, it's like a scary
They're
moment.
losing.
I don't know if that.
They lose.
They
I
lo-
hate
yeah.
seeing the Cowboys favorited
Well,
too crazy.
we got a 60% chance the Cowboys will win, or that's the matchup predictor. And this is according to ESPN analysis and
Which
analytics. So.
I think that's. I mean, you got to think that the fucking Panthers barely beat They were down 17-0 to the Miami Dolphins last week. They ended up winning that game.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to feel pretty good. The Cowboys, I feel like, have played the Panthers the last couple seasons too and spanked them every time. It was the one team that we'd play against that I'm always like, oh God, the Cowboys are going to play down to them. But they always seem to handle Bryce Young and the Panthers quite easily. So I hope that continues.
Yeah, and this is what I wanted to get to is just the injuries. Let's just check them off because once we know who's playing and who's not, it's going to make our discussion a lot more easy, right?
Yes, sir.
So we got Trevon Diggs questionable, who I'm assuming is going to play. Dron Bland 2 is questionable. What's his stats, guys? Is he supposed to be playing?
Yeah, he'll be playing.
He'll be playing. And then Sam Burns out,
Good.
Miles Sanders is out, and Tyler Booker is out.
And Sanders is actually out for season. Did you guys not see that?
No.
They said he's gone for season.
What did he do?
He has like a toe. It's his foot or knee or something.
I didn't know.
like that.
I did see something posted, but
Yeah,
I never.
knee, yes.
Oh, you did post. I was driving, so I just seen.
No, I didn't post it. I just saw it, and I thought we'd talk about it tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, so he's out for season.
Yeah.
Looks like it came out just 3 or so hours ago.
Well, this kind of ties into the Jets game a little bit. Jadon Blue had his first start, or not his first start, but his first game action last week. He had 4 carries and nothing very memorable. They got to figure it out. I mean, with Javonte Williams playing how he is, Brian Schottenheimer came out saying Javonte is our bell cow.
Yep.
Like he's going to get the majority of the carries.
And this is what I don't want him to force that because I really like who wouldn't like how the Dallas Cowboys offense is running right now. Just keep doing it. Obviously, continue to make those tweaks so you're not doing the exact same offense you're doing this week as you are in week 18 for sure. And that might include adding Blue to the rotation more. But I'm not rushing to get Blue out on the field with how Javonte Williams is playing.
It's just like every time he touches the Jadon has the ball, it's like, well, that could have been a Javonte Williams run. It's tough. It's tough to take carries away from him.
Exactly. And then what you're hoping for is, out of those 4 plays that Jaden might get in a game, he makes one big play. Okay, now he can get 5 or 6 touches. Oh, now he gives another big play. That's kind of what Sanders' role was. He had 2 I think 150 plus and 140 plus yard run. That was awesome. That's what, when he came into the game, that's what we were looking for him to do. So small amount of touches, but you got to make something out of it. Otherwise, what's the point of testing you? We're not Cowboys are not in a position right now fighting for a playoff spot where we're going to be, well, let's see what the kid's got. We're not in that mode right now, you know? And so he's got to make it happen on the field. Otherwise, we're in a peculiar position for Dallas Cowboys fans over the last few years, at least, to actually have a running back that we can count on as a bell cow.
Yeah, it's nice.
Was Pollard a bell cow? Close to it.
They just
But
never
by force.
They never committed to Tony Pollard. Like, he could have been, but they were still like trying to get Zeke. Like, the year that Pollard was clearly better than Ezekiel Elliott, they were still scared to give him more carries than Zeke.
Yeah, and bringing Zeke in on those short downs.
Like, you remember, I think it was 2022, the year that Pollard just went off, and he should have been given more carries. And then they did give him the next year. I think the next season, he broke his leg in the postseason.
Yeah.
And then the next season, he was still coming back from that broken leg. So he was like, he wasn't the same as he was prior to that. So
yeah, and then Dowdle as well. But again, they were running Zeke for the beginning of the season, anyways, like the first couple games, and then that switch. So it's nice. It's been nice to see. And a surprise.
Reaper in the chat says 4 carries isn't even really using him.
Well, but that's the thing. Why are you going to look at Javonte? Javonte had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's just like, if there's no Cowboys, if Cowboys are up, we're going into the fourth quarter. Cowboys are up 40 to 17. Maybe, and Javonte's, done his enough runs. Sure, let's see what Jadon Blue's got, right? Like in that type of scenario, absolutely. But I don't know that we're going to be in that position with our defense to do that.
And right now with Javonte Williams, he's had those big runs. If he wasn't having those big runs, the big breakaways, like I think he had a 30-yard touchdown against the Giants, and then he had that 66-yarder last week. If he wasn't getting those big splash plays, maybe you're going to see more. But I like what you said with, give him maybe 5 carries this week. And if he breaks one, well, then maybe the week after against the Commanders, he's going to have 8 carries.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
But with those 4 carries, you're in that position as a rookie 5th-round running back that if you want to steal touches from the dude that's putting production up, with those 5 touches you get, you better fucking
make something.
You better I don't care what you have to do, but it better be something if you want more, to justify those carries.
Yeah. And I think
what we got to do here. I don't know. You got to do something. You got to do something out there.
The unfortunate thing with Blue, too, is he's not going to be that type of guy who can come in and smash and make something out of a yard and smash a guy and be like, okay, cool. When we need to send a message to the linebacker, we can bring in this guy and he can pound the rock right in his gut. Maybe Blue has that in him. I just don't think he's the body type for that.
My thought is that if Javonte set the tone.
Set the tone,
eh?
You fucking hoser.
And we're up, then give it to Jadon. Give it to more play Lepke. Let the treads on Javonte's feet have a little bit of a break, because it is still a long season. We don't want our bell cow back to get overused and obviously get a bit more injury prone. I know you can say that. You can be like, any play could cause him an injury.
Yeah, but it makes sense. It's a real thing. Too many carries will fuck you up.
Yeah. Kyle Wise says, when are we going to see Maffa? Maffa's still on the
right.
The
kind of forgot about Maffa.
He's kind of on. He got shoved onto that
he got IR.
He's on IR, so he's not off yet.
He doesn't
have that window yet.
And you know what? There's a chance they would just keep him on there. It's gonna be inevitable because
I think and now that Miles Sanders out, possibly we see him come back. I think they put him on IR strategically so that he wouldn't get nabbed on the practice squad.
No, exactly. Yeah. And this is a perfect Jerry Jones type of scenario.
See what I did here?
Go break his knees so we could bring Maffa off. And if Maffa does come in, I wouldn't expect anything from him this season, to be quite honest.
It's tough. He's a 7th-round pick. We were all even at that. We were all kind of had those glasses on, those rose-colored glasses with Jadon Blue. It's like, for a 5th-round running back to make a team is a fucking impressive feat, let alone getting out there and being contributing, right?
Yeah.
So it's sweet that he's on the team. One thing before you hit these Carolina Panthers injuries, just because we were talking about Jerry Jones, did you guys see him flipping the bird?
Yeah. He got a $250K fine for that.
Well worth it.
That's like to Jerry Jones.
But he also even-
wipes his ass with
It's
$250,000.
stupid that he just own it. He's like, no, I was trying to thumbs up them.
I know. I was like, well, maybe he's fucking losing it. But
He is fucking losing it. Look at him. He has these like sores coming off on his face. You look like every time you see him, he looks like death.
well, that's what I mean. Maybe he looks more like Emperor Palpatine every time you see him, right? But maybe he was meaning to give them the thumbs up, and he's getting a little bit senile. He's getting up there. But I was the same way. I saw the fingering, and I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. And then he came out and was like, oh, I didn't mean to do it. I was like, man, I hope you're telling the truth, because bitching out like that sucks.
No, it's just part of the. He's an owner. He's a general manager.
Yeah.
You can't be walking around
Can't be walking
fingering
around doing all the
NFL
goofing.
fans. Like,
Somebody is okay. You're at a game with 80,000 people. When you're standing up, somebody is filming you.
Yeah.
Out of that crowd,
I don't even have a TikTok account. How to get online?
you're right?
How to get online.
Oh
Somebody
God.
is 100% filming you
Yeah, yeah. It's
at every
it's
moment.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I saw some.
Your life is 100% always filmed, no matter where
Totally.
you go.
I saw like Patrick No-C and someone else getting into it about that video because
Oh,
I
really?
guess someone put the video up. Maybe it was Machado. I don't know. I don't want to throw out the other name, but it was Patrick No-C who was like called him out and was like, I don't know. They had.
Why are you putting out?
Doesn't matter. It was
yeah.
just. It's funny.
To see people.
I don't know
with
if you guys are seeing it too, but there's like
Well,
tons of cowboy.
I
on
see.
cowboy.
Oh, tons. I see that all the time.
Yeah.
Not so much on X, because I don't troll the X
Okay.
as much, but oh man, Instagram is a fucking
Same thing.
like I said, most of the time, right now it's not bad, but a lot of the time I'm arguing with people. It's Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
On X, I'm seeing a lot of like established content creators,
Which is they're going at it.
going at with one another. I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting back here,
Some-
Michael Jackson, eating my popcorn.
There's fucking infighting. Just before we move to the Carolina Panthers, and because we were just talking about running backs, Ultra Cowboy says Cowboys better trade for a good running back too, and I'm not talking about AJ, not you. Brees Hall and Williams would be a Super Bowl running back duo.
I mean, Brees Hall, we bring him on with, that Ultra. Hey, Ultra, by the way. It's
Yeah,
been a
what's
minute,
up?
it feels like. But I do agree with that. Brees Hall and
Brees Hall's exciting because I think he's got another year on his contract, if I'm not mistaken.
this is a good question, and I'll bring it up after we do the injury report. But Ultra brings up a good point about a trade. And I got a question I got to ask you guys after we go through these.
And I
fucking
think I
punks
don't know if he was saying
injuries.
about AJ. I think he might have been saying Aaron Jones. If
Oh,
Aaron
yeah.
Jones is
Hey,
available,
I'm available.
but AJ's also available.
Aaron Jones is hurt right now.
I
think.
know he's been sitting on my IR for a
I'm
while.
kind of.
here,
I
right?
feel like I'm kind of like Gilmore. I'm just waiting for my moment. I'll get called.
Just sitting by the phone. It's
Well,
it's
you see,
gonna happen.
hey, you know what? There's that. They have that movie coming out about that 50-plus-year-old guy who
Oh, that
went
looks
into
so
college
bad.
football, which I thought we would go see. I think it was out in September. But there's actually a guy right now who is a 58-year-old college football player. So
Because there's no
Yeah, Doug Flutie Jr.
eligibility, like there's no gap on, like you have a certain amount of
Yeah.
years, but the age doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
imagine that. Imagine we try to make a run at it.
I mean, they had that movie looks so bad, and they could have done such a good movie with that concept.
I know it's from that Angel Studios. It's that
Chad
it's
Powers too.
Chad Powers has actually been pretty good.
It's been funny.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
the
watch it.
I've watched the first 2 episodes. The episode 3 came out this week. I haven't seen it yet, but a lot of the jokes are like spot on. Like you're like, oh,
Well, what's his name's good?
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, Glenn Powell was
Glenn
also
Powell's
funny.
good. But Angel Studios is like that Christian faith-based movie studio. So
Yeah, you can tell.
it looks almost like a Hallmark.
Yeah,
movie.
it looks like they're parodying.
Yeah.
Like
All
doing a
right, and
parody.
before we print this, put that God glitter on it, and then they just fucking
sprinkle.
They rub Vaseline on the lens. or
It'll
whatever.
probably do. It'll do. I mean, even if
Yeah,
it
because
doesn't
you're
do
gonna
well,
hate watch it.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
So I don't know these Carolina Panthers guys, and when I did my research, there's really no one to stand out. I had a hard time figuring out players that we need to watch. But Panthers injuries here are Delavon Campbell. He may be back though, questionable, and then 3 outs in a row here. A Caleb Evans, cornerback, Taylor Moton, offensive tackle, and Tershawn Horton, defensive tackle, and then Mike Jackson, questionable, probably will play though. I
Fake
believe.
name.
Yeah,
Fake name.
big name.
Let me before we dive in, let me ask you guys a question that I kind of been mulling over a little bit. At what point would you guys consider trading for somebody to beef up this team? Because if the Cowboys win this week, we just looked at the standings. They're 3-2-1. They're fully capable of making the postseason. You don't trade and you don't make your team better. That's another year of Dak Prescott playing like a fucking baller.
Yeah.
Wasted. So at what point are you actually going out there and maybe trading for a running back to complement Javonte Williams, or going out there and finding another defensive tackle or another nickel corner or another corner or safety? Like, at what point?
Well, I think this game, and I'm probably going right till week 8, and I'll tell you why, is I want to really give Diggs, and I might know in the first quarter versus Carolina, okay? But I want to know that Diggs and Bland, I want to see them together and see how that, because they didn't play terrible together, and then Diggs got injured, and then Bland got injured, and we haven't seen that duo out there. So I want to see that one more time, baby, and have a good look at that.
So in week 8 for everyone, that's the trade deadline. November 8th or something, or early November, I want to say.
We played the Broncos on October 26th. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, November 26th is week 8.
So it's
October 26th. So it's coming up soon.
The trade deadline.
I like how you counted. You could just went, okay, there's Panthers, so that's
I
week
know.
6. Then there's week 7, Commanders, and then week 8, Broncos.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny that on our schedules they didn't put the weeks beside.
I wrote, I think I wrote it on the upstairs one. And on this one, I wrote it the PST time here.
Every time I look at mine, I hung it so crooked and it drives me fucking bonkers every time I look at it.
Got to
Point to it so that everyone can see what you're
I got
pointing
the Cowboy schedule right here. I do refer to it, not as much as you'd think I would, but it's crooked and it drives me bonkers.
I should get you some roster stuff over there that you could put. Not that you really need it.
So yeah, but that covers cornerbacks. If anyone's out there, we have the capital to do it. If you're going to trade a first-round pick, my only condition is try to make sure that you got 2 years at least on a contract. On the other side, closer to the football, that Hendrickson trade with the Bengals, I think is becoming more and more of a reality. I didn't like it at first because I was like, I want to see how these young guns go. But now, seeing how the Cowboys' offense is, and like you just mentioned, we can't waste another year of this.
They got the first
I would make the move.
offense.
I would make the move from. I don't know that Hendrickson, if I'm saying his name right, is going to make the defense that much better.
What about Max Crosby?
I just don't think I think if we're going to do anything, it should be the cornerback position. But at the same time, I do want to see
What about safety?
Or safeties. Yeah, cornerback, safeties, anything secondary.
What about
Absolutely.
linebackers? So
linebackers actually.
Ultra Cowboy says Overshone, Revel, and Winfrey and Butler will be their upgrades on defense because those guys are all out and injured.
All the hurt boys.
I could see them targeting a linebacker like Bobby Okereke, who was drafted by Eberflus and played a couple of years in the system.
Yeah, well, we've seen the other Eberflus fucking guy, Sanborn.
Hey,
how's that been?
I know. You know what? And I had three Sandman sound bites ready for him, and
Well,
it's
we were
I'm just
hopeful.
gonna delete them.
We were
We're
hopeful.
hopeful. I think maybe linebacker might be the best place to upgrade if you're going to. And I'm like a Mike, you know? Because I'm not sold on Murray. Murray had flashes in one game where we were really excited, or we're like, oh, is this going to be the turnaround? Then he just shit the bed. So
like bad.
I think that is where the biggest difference maker could be made, because you're able to use them to help, which I don't really think we really need to do too much. We're not getting those exciting sacks at the same rate, but we're still containing the football for the run game. But that linebacker might help to eat up the middle of the field. I think that's what the cornerbacks need, actually.
And you know what? You know what's scary? You were still seeing Sanborn and Murray play, even when it was clear that they were fucking up. And the only reason they're playing is because Eberflus doesn't think Maurice Leafau and Shamar James are ready to play. Well, that's the scary part.
What if Shamar James comes out and has another 15 tackle game and is like all over the field?
And they said, I was listening. Sorry, I was listening.
You're probably going to say the same.
Well,
thing.
here you go.
Well, you might have the actual counts better, but it's the same thing. He led the team in tackle, but it was like 9 out of 10 times he was on the field. They had over 8 yards per carry for runs, and something I forget what the stat was.
He was tackling like 8 yards past the line of
You're
scrimmage.
not Sean Lee tackling, you're
Yeah.
fucking Leighton Vander Esch tackling.
yeah,
Sean Lee tackling, you're tackling the guy at the line of the scrimmage.
Yeah.
Leighton Vander Esch, you're getting a lot of tackles, but they're basically essentially if they ran the ball every time, they're going to pick up first down every second play.
Right.
But Leofau has had some splash plays, which is nice, but the only way Shamar James and Maurice Leofau will get better, because they're both more talented when it comes to physical traits than Sanborn. The only way they're going to get better is by being thrown in the fire.
Do you think this is part of Eberflus's system? Like, if you look at it, because Sanborn was leading the team with tackles before he went out to James, and if James is actually taking the spot, and we saw the amount of tackles that game going up, like, but they're both letting up so many yards for the run, and they're allowing the completed passes to happen when both of those are playing linebacker. Do you think obviously it's a player thing, but now that's 2 linebackers in one defensive coordinator system?
I'll break it down for you.
Break it down for me.
The reason they're getting the most
Break it down.
The reason they're getting the most tackles is because they're being targeted with the plays the most.
Mm-hmm.
They're running at them and throwing at them the most because they know they're going to pick up the most yards. Sure, they're making the tackle. Sweet, that's awesome. But if you're giving up giving up yards every time, then the offense is doing that on purpose.
It's like
if you're getting, sorry, AJ, if the guy's getting 8 tackles at the line of scrimmage, you're going to stop running at him.
it's like when a cornerback gets 10 tackles, that's not a good thing.
No, that's bad, right? Because he's had 10 catches on him, and so it's kind of the same thing with those guys, right? They have a lot of tackles because
you want to look at the depth of tackle.
Totally
is what the good metric is. Now, but I think it is good. Okay, at least someone's tackling them rather than blowing through the linebackers and having to rely on our safeties who kind of just play how they want to. They don't really.
Yeah, it's good.
Sometimes they're not over top.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Now, obviously we have Overshone coming back in, but he's not back in until November, possibly not back until the Eagles game, which is November 23rd.
So it's still a ways away.
Hopefully he make his return on the Monday Nighter that we're there. Would be nice. Ultra Cowboy says wait to the draft. Wait till they draft Arvell Reese from the Buckeyes. He's a linebacker in 2026. Reese, Overshone, and Leofau will be our linebacking core.
I think they have that guy. I think he's like, they would have to trade up. I think right now on Draft Buzz, he's a top. I want to say he's the top prospect. Actually,
we got those 2 picks though.
Guess who has 2 first-round picks?
You'd have to go and get him. You'd have to go and get him because I want to say on Draft Buzz he was the top guy.
Hey, look,
on Draft Buzz.
If Cowboys trade 2 of those picks to move up to get a top 5 talent, outside of the quarterbacks, you know,
yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with.
Don't give me a top 5. I don't want a quarterback for that pick. If you give, and I don't want the
second best.
I don't want a nose
position
tackle.
twice.
I don't want a nose tackle.
If we trade up and get a nose tackle, I might fucking drop kick this whole house down.
I don't want a nose tackle, and I don't want a right guard.
I just
want in the top 5 picks.
I just wanted for our first round pick someone like
a Micah Parsons.
Well, yeah, Mike, I was stoked on, but I mean, since we've started kind of doing our draft coverage, like all 3 of us are unanimous.
Scattaboo would have been a perfect.
Yeah, if they would have got Scattaboo in the 4th, but they didn't have a 4th round pick, we would have fucking lost our marbles.
Anth is like, we draft a defensive tackle in the first round, and Anth turns into it's like the beginning of 28 years later.
Yeah,
you throw me and the boys in the room and say, just
go for it.
Be quiet, and then you hear Anth free.
I'll take one too.
Well, I was doing that for you, but yeah, you might as well grab me one too.
Nice toss. Yeah, now you're on point.
Now we're in. Hey, it's week 6.
Yeah, week 6.
I feel like I'm Aaron Rodgers.
That was a good toss.
Me and Aaron Rodgers are the same years old. Well, maybe.
I did like his Aaron Rodgers when he was talking about guys like standing up for everybody, not just like someone I guess got punked at training camp, and he's like he went out and stood up for the guy, and he's like you got to stand, like you got to have everybody's back no matter who it is. Crack him if you got him.
Yeah, I like a lot of things that Aaron Rodgers says. Okay,
and he's a great football player.
Was that like you snorting something?
That's AJ snorting ayahuasca.
That's snorting ayahuasca off
his AJ sniffing Aaron Rodgers' butthole
off his Aaron Rodgers.
Why is your nose so brown? You got some A-Rod butt juice on you.
Yeah. So what of it? What of it?
What of it?
Okay, I got some fun stats for us to go through.
Crack me if you got him.
And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to crack him if you got him. We're going to look at this doc, bunch of cool stats, and we're just going to talk about them.
Okay.
Week 6, baby, at Carolina Panthers.
Already, season's basically done.
Just a quick little look at how we doing with PFF right now. We're 10th overall, 5th offensively. I didn't put defense in because we know where we are there. But what's nice to see is we're 4th on our run blocking rating with PFF at 70.3. Huh?
I like
think about that?
I do
I love
like
it,
that.
baby.
Considering how much like PFF's been hating on the O-line a little bit, so I do like to see some love.
Yeah, me too. And also, I think these are some really cool stats here for Dak Prescott from Next Gen, too. So anyone who's out there, this is brought up because of that MVP. Maybe we will want to just pause real quick and talk about these MVP rankings that are coming out.
What the fuck is that all about, man? No one even has Dak on their top 5. They have Baker Mayfield, who's been playing well, Patrick Mahomes, which is I think is just recency bias, Josh Allen, who's always going to be up there.
Yep.
Jared Goff, what? Jared Goff's up there? That's confusing. And then I can't remember who the 5th person is, but it should have been Dak Prescott.
Mahomes?
Yeah, I said Mahomes. I don't know who the 5th was.
I'm going to grab it right now.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, I hope not. That pissed me
I just
off.
got to go into our convo where we were sharing it like Gossip Girls. And
Did you guys see this? This is pathetic.
Oh my God, this is so pathetic.
They hate Dak.
okay, so this is one of them.
Yeah, okay, this is good. Yeah, Mayfield. Oh, Matthew Stafford.
Shit, come on, Alex.
There you go. Yeah, so this is fucked up, man. Like, I'm fine. When Dak Prescott plays bad, yeah, shit on him. But, like, he's been balling out, man. He should be in at least the top 5 for MVP votes. Where would you guys put him right now? I'm saying 3rd. Maybe even 2nd.
I have Stafford and Mayfield, I think, are fair.
I think that's fair, yep. Agreed.
Then I have Dak.
Same.
And it's not in that order. I think they're all, because most valuable player, I think Dak takes it because, actually, sorry, correct that. I think Baker Mayfield takes it because at this point, he's had 4 fourth quarter comeback wins. And for my money, the valuable player aspect of that is like, if Mayfield wasn't on the field, they wouldn't have won. And I think you can equally say that against Dak, just in a 51-49 split going to Mayfield because he's had those. Because I think Dak's had 2 out of the 5 games, fourth quarter comebacks or whatever. So that if I had to boil it down, but really Mayfield, Stafford, Prescott.
Mahomes on there's bullshit.
Mahomes on there is absolute bullshit.
Goff up there's bullshit. Get them the fuck out of there.
I just don't see, like, Goff has just always been, like, the team's great. If there was another quarterback in there, put Sam Bradford in for the Lions, put any of these guys on the Lions, they're probably going to have better seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, suck my dick.
Yeah, the chat's saying the same thing. Reaper's saying, I'm saying Dak's number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, but these are the big stats that I really liked, guys. Is
Ultra says by the bye week, Dak's going to be number 1.
yeah,
If
he keeps going, like
That does make me nervous when Ultra start.
No, Ultra says I need this Dak. I need this Dak in the playoffs.
Playoffs.
So we all want this type
Agree.
of Dak Prescott in the
100%
playoffs.
agree.
I agree.
Confident, svelte Dak
Yes.
in the playoffs.
Skinny jacked, active Dak for show.
Daddy Dak.
Got to make that fucking postseason. A lot of Cowboys fans were calling the season a fucking wash already at the start of the year.
Yeah.
We weren't those guys. Okay, after the Chicago game, we were feeling a little rough. AJ, why are we not feeling rough now? Tell me some of these stats.
Well, Dak Prescott is ranked 2nd with a 21% pass aggressiveness. And that means that
Break it down for me. What's that mean?
21% of his passes are thrown to a player with someone within a yard of him.
Wow.
So he's fucking saying, let's go. I trust my receivers.
Accuracy is on point, man. With
Accuracy.
that, right? Like if you have if you have a guy draped over the dude and you're deciding to throw it to him, you're trusting that cannon.
Obviously, yeah, he has to throw a really good ball. It goes both ways. You need receivers who can make those tight catches. So Pickens is that type of guy. And I think a lot of the, like Ferguson, he's not done a lot. He's had short passes, but he's catching the football when it's been thrown to him, right?
what's
Like,
his-
three touchdowns in the last 2 games, though.
that's right.
Yeah, what's his stat though? He for most catches in the first few games, he's
41 catches. So
Yeah, he's on pace to fucking
He's
shatter
tied
some
with-
records.
he's tied right now.
He's the fourth tight end, I believe, to have 40 catches in his first 5 games or 4 games, whatever it was. So like he's on a historic pace.
Zach Ertz has the record for most catches by a tight end in a single season with 116. So Fergie's at 40 right now
Yeah.
after 5.
Yeah.
So times that by another 3 just to get a rough idea. 40 or he has
120.
120. Yeah, so he's on pace to fucking shatter that.
Roughly. Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't think that pace is going to hold, and
It's tough,
We'll
too.
discuss why, but I think it's good to see that the tight end was being involved when we needed
What did
him.
we say was going to happen though? Who was going to be the biggest receiver, like or the biggest how do I want to say
benefactor?
it? Benefactor of getting Pickens? Sure, we haven't seen CD on the field,
Yeah.
but we knew Jake Ferguson was going to get some looks. We knew he's back from his injury. Dak was back from his injury. We knew he was going to get looks. We knew he was going to get the ball. I like to see that he's had 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
In the last 2 games, because that's what we need from Ferg.
Yeah, and I imagine that we're going to see the amount of targets for Ferguson come down, which is a good thing, really, because it means Dak's not having to throw to his just his out. You know what I mean? But another great stat here for Dak Prescott: 8.6% completion above expectation. That's ranked second. So his completion rate, what it was expected to be. Let's say it was 62%. I think it's around 71. So he's playing exceptionally well. Crack him if you got him. Both of those are just to show his accuracy. And then he's still got legs. Or is it the O-line? 3.5% sack rate, and that's ranked 5th.
You'd have to cross-reference that with pressures allowed.
Well, that's the thing. They are allowing pressures, but I think it's a combination of how Dak getting the ball away quickly enough, the O-line hanging on by a string just long enough, and then Dak using his feet when he needs to. I mean, he's a 10-year vet now. He's seen everything. He's a fucking he's a master.
He's in his Romo phase right now.
Yeah.
Romo's last in 2014 Romo, even 2016 or sorry, 15 and 16 when Romo, like the only thing that happened with Romo is his body broke down.
Yeah.
But the guy fucking knew what was happening before it happened, and he was getting rid of the ball. Dak is doing the exact same thing right now.
Yeah.
And to bring it to the O-line, we had 4 fucking backups playing on the offensive line last week, and the Cowboys almost put up a 40-burger. So I remember years where one offensive lineman was out, and the team crumbled. Like the offense just couldn't work. And I know Ad's been a big fan of what's his name, Clayton Adams,
Clay Adams.
Clay Adams, the offensive coordinator right now for the Dallas Cowboys. You've seen him do some really good work in Arizona, and now with the Dallas Cowboys, the running game's looking good, and they're placing dudes that we knew had talent, but they're placing these different guys in. We're literally playing with our second string offensive line and having success.
Yeah.
So that you got to give some credit to the coaches, to Dak, and to the offensive line for this sack rate, I think.
And as far as we know, Smith is both starter and backup for right tackle. 'Cause I don't know that we have. Sorry, Brock Hoffman and who's the other dude?
TJ Bass.
Those 2 guys have been hanging around this organization.
They're fucking dogs, dude.
And they're just like, we call them backups, and they truly are backups for sure.
You know what?
But they come in and play like they are
Dogs.
first stringers. Yeah,
They're dogs.
Dak Prescott actually said something really good about those guys, the last one. And
big hogs.
He said, man, these guys have the biggest hogs I've ever seen when I'm meat gazing in the locker room.
Bird watching?
Him and Shoddy meat gazing, or him and Pickens dancing and meat gazing. But he was just saying, like, I hate to say backups, like our backups. He's like, these guys have earned the right to be on this team. They've earned the right to play, like, had a great night. Like, we say that they're backup guys, but yeah, when they show up like that, it's like, these are depth pieces. And like, we feel very good about that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, and the reason we were kind of shocked when the Cowboys took Tyler Booker, because I was like, Brock Hoffman can play right guard in the NFL.
Yeah.
We didn't even draft guard in any of our mock drafts because we for sure thought Brock Hoffman was just going to step in. But this just shows how important offensive lineman depth is, because a lot of teams right now, they're starting 4 backups or 4 depth pieces on the offensive line. They're not winning a game, and they're not having the number 1 ranked offense and putting up 30 points against I don't care who it is.
Yeah, no, 100%. This is the NFL, baby.
The NFL, the National Football League.
Speaking of without,
Hell yeah, it is.
this is the National Football League. If you don't get on that chariot with your backup boys, you're not gonna make
You're
it.
gonna miss the train.
Be careful though. It's spicy.
Dallas Cowboys without 88. Oh, sorry. Before we go on, Russell Wilson thoughts. Best tweet I saw was, "I've never seen someone play their way out of a Hall of Fame."
Yeah. How hurtful? How hurtful is that?
That was painful. Who said it?
It was an NFL guy. I want to say it was Tony.
Dungy?
No, Tony tight end. Why can't I think his name? Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez said that.
Spot on though.
Yeah, I know, man.
The best meme I've seen so far.
That's fucking hurtful.
The best meme I've seen so far about Russell Wilson coming in for the Giants, it's a dog. It's like a dog from Thailand or somewhere. So the dog's head's like drooped down like that, and it's just 4 hands that are in frame going like this to the dog.
Oh yeah.
Russell Wilson pops in, and it's so bad.
Yeah, he looked pretty damn good against the Cowboys. What's that saying? I don't know. I
So-
don't know if it's saying anything.
So we got the Dallas Cowboys without 88 Sedarius Lamb, and I don't want to take too much away from this because I think the Cowboys are actually rolling now, and so I'm more excited for Sedarius to get back in the lineup because I think we're gonna like continue to build off this. But it's a fun little thing to look at here. So in brackets are the first 3 games with CD, and then the stats that I have are the last 2 games without him.
Okay.
So. What you want to?
I was just going to
go for it.
As you're reading the stats, we saw the first 3 games, or at least the first 2 games specifically. Like it's a lot of.
Well, AJ and I did. You missed one.
That's why I said 2 games. I missed the 3rd game. That's why
You don't know what you're out. You're getting bucked in the bush.
Got bucked in the bush. But you could see a lot of balls were being forced CD Lamb's way. You know,
Yeah.
And I think that we saw it kind of last year too. When CD takes a couple games to get going. That's what I felt like, and unfortunately, he got injured right at the moment where it was like, okay, here we go
on a run play,
no doubt. So yeah, I expect him to come back and it to be like, okay, we're now the fucking engine's at 100%.
I feel like we're not going to see it be as now that I think what we're going to see come. And you know what? You go through the stats, and I'll get my thought about CD Lamb there. Just because I feel like we go through the stats for a bit here.
It might prompt it. It might prompt it.
I was just going to say, I think what we're seeing right now, we got Fergie in action. Flanoy just all of a sudden came out of nowhere.
Don't you dare say CD Lamb coming back is a bad thing.
No, I think CD Lamb coming back is a great thing.
Okay.
What I think
I was
is
about
going
to check you fucking hard.
No, what I
mate.
think-
I was going to check you hard, mate.
I almost want to, and this is going to sound bad, CD Lamb being injured is probably one of the best things that happened to this offense, because what it allowed Dak and the team to see is that there are other weapons, and what it's going to put other teams that we're about to play against, it's going to put them on notice that all of a sudden now you get CD Lamb in. It's not just, we were like, oh yeah, you're either double covering George or you're double covering CD, and then someone else is going to eat. Now you got to be worried about a lot of people. Kevontae Turpin's still out. So you get Turpin back, CD Lamb back. If Flanoy can keep on pace, GP3 is going to do what GP3 does.
5 touchdowns.
And then
career high right now.
Ah, fuck. And
Well,
then
don't forget about Tolbert making exceptional catches when he needs to.
Don't you bring up Tolbert when we're talking about the good part of the offense.
Yeah. So and yeah, and it just like
Toby,
I told you. And like there's this is the thing at the end of the sounds of the sideline when you see George Pickens waiting for Dak.
I loved it.
Do you think that
I was so excited watching.
Do you think
that.
CD Lamb's like, oh my God, are you fucking on my man right
AJ,
now?
did
Like,
you
what's
see that?
going on?
No.
Oh, AJ.
Oh, we got to bring it up.
You got to bring it up.
You got to
Yeah.
bring it up. Okay.
Go Cowboys side at the sound of the sidelines. AJ, you got to get watching these, man. They're so
you
good.
don't watch that, or do you don't watch the cinematic recaps either?
I didn't watch the cinematic
Oh
recap.
my
I haven't
God.
watched that yet.
Oh my God.
I was driving.
Is it week 5?
It's
Yeah,
it's everything that we wanted to. You could even just type in George Pickens
No,
waits
but you
for
gotta-
Dak Prescott.
No, but you got to go sound of the sidelines. The other ones suck. Just go sound of the sidelines on YouTube. They won't flag us. It's on the Dallas Cowboys page.
Okay.
And then just go to the very end and we can play it. Throw it on the screen.
I thought that's where you got that's James Houston from, because that Dak Prescott says it like 30 times in the sounds.
So
of the
AJ, I'll
sideline.
give you some back.
No, it was just a clip from it.
Yeah. But AJ, so what it is?
It's so good.
Because James Houston's very first sack, the announcer at AT&T said the wrong name, and they had a video of Dak, and Dak goes, "That's fucking James Houston."
Yeah.
So then now every time he makes a sack and the sound of the sidelines, everyone's like, "That's James Houston."
Yeah. But Dak goes off on it on this one. It's awesome. So it's like,
just go to the very
right
end
at the end here.
and get it on the screen, because this is this is sweet.
Let
This
me jack it off.
is the Packers.
This is
It's
you're
legit.
hey,
Fuck.
guess what? You're in the wrong game, muchacho. CeeDee Lamb sitting there just watching it.
And
Where
right
the
there.
hell?
There you go. 150. This is AJ. You got to get these in your weekly rotation, dog.
Well, maybe I didn't watch this one.
Back to the even more, because he's standing in like the tunnel.
No, you don't have your audio connected to here.
Yes, I do. I have this muted though.
Oh, actually, go back. This Jets fan standing there. This is good.
Prescott under center. Play action. Boot wide open. Flips it out.
Jet man.
For the easiest touchdown
What the
of
fuck
day.
just happened?
It's coming back. What am I looking for here?
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah.
That guy.
Let's
Jet
go,
man.
Cowboys. Jet man.
Okay, so where is this?
Very,
George
very
Pickens?
end.
It's coming right at the end here. Right there, right there.
Okay, I see it. Here we go. George
here we go.
Pickens and Dak Prescott.
And I was just saying, do you think? Look at this.
Waiting for Dak. Yeah.
Fuck you, Lenovo.
Fuck you, Lenovo.
Fuck you, Lenevi.
No, I don't know. No, CD is. He's got so much money, he doesn't give a fuck that George Pickens is.
No,
here.
I think
No,
CD wants.
dude,
I
he
think
does.
man, all
On the
that-
sound of the sidelines, it showed him. It showed against the Packers. Pickens gets a catch, and CD's going fucking nuts
Yes.
on the sideline.
I think he's happy to have him here. I don't think it's like
How could you be mad?
I'm telling you, wait till the fucking Super Mario Bros are out there. It's gonna be something, and we're gonna be stoked about it. The reason why I got pissed at Ad was at work. One of the guys was like, "Well, when CD gets back, do you think it's gonna like fuck up the offense?" And I just looked at him. I'm like, I was
Get out.
so mad, like so mad. I'm like, how can bringing CD Lamb back make your team worse?
fuck no. I
There's
think
just
you
no
get-
way. There's just no way it makes
No.
you worse, ever.
I think you get your ass kicked for saying
I
that.
think you get your ass kicked.
Hell no. That's some stupid shit.
And honestly,
I
like,
reckon you get your ass
how do
kicked
we?
saying so.
How do we
That's a
not? How do we
great
not have that
soundbite.
soundbite? Write it down.
Hell no.
I don't know, man. No.
Shit no. That's what he says. Shit no. I reckon you get your ass kicked saying something like that.
Do you ever have anybody say, "Do you have a case of the Mondays"?
Oh, dude, we say that at work all the time. Shit no.
The problem.
funny.
Yeah, it is very funny. There's a couple sound bites that I got unlocked for Sunday that I'm gonna grab.
Oh man, there's probably so many good sound bites from Office Space.
There's
Yeah.
a lot. I'm gonna actually. It's time to do a viewing of it. Anyways, it's been.
Office Space is
Oh
so
yeah, that's a
good,
good
man.
call. I'm
Couple
gonna
years.
I'm gonna get high tonight and maybe
Yeah.
watch it. Okay, yeah, go through your stats.
yeah.
Sorry, I stopped you multiple
Okay.
times here.
Yeah, we went side. That was side questing.
That was a
That's
good side quest. GP3, baby.
Hey, let's bring it back.
Bring it back.
Dallas Cowboys without 88 Sedarius Lamb. Again, we're not arguing that, keep Sedarius out. Should be an exciting. This is how the Cowboys are performing without him
Bench him.
versus the first 3 games of the season with him. So when CD comes back, we should only see improvements. So what we've seen in the last 2 games, 31 offensive points on average with Sedarius, 30.7 negligible. No major difference there. 277.5 yards per game over the last 2 games without Sedarius. 268, 269, nice, with him. Negligible, not a lot there. Where the bigger difference comes here is the 3.5 touchdowns per game over the last 2 games versus 1 average in the first 3.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, but I don't know. That Bears game was one of those whiffs.
That was weird.
And so if you remove the Bears game, it's a lot more close. But regardless, 4 touchdowns a game, let's just say, there's a lot of love to give. And Dak's going to be throwing the ball around. Adding Sedarius to that.
You
It's
get a
just gonna help,
touchdown.
yeah.
You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown.
Last 3 here, 8 yards average, 8 yards per attempt average, 6.2 yards per attempt with Sedarius. So this is just passing. 128.6 passer rating for Dak Prescott without, 81.8 with. Again, those first 3 games, I think that Bears game really
Hampered some
hit it.
stuff down.
And then 6.8 yards per play total for the Dallas Cowboys, like on offense.
It would have been
versus
interesting.
5.7.
It would have been interesting to see how close they got without that Bears game, because
Yeah.
I think that Bears game was skewed a little bit because CD, I think, was their focal point going into the game. Like they had game planned around that, and then he got hurt, and it was like the offense just didn't know what the hell to do.
Well, exactly. And the thing is, let's take Sedaris out of this. I would still just compare the first 3 weeks versus the last 2.
Yep.
Because I think the last 2 is a better idea of what we're seeing moving forward.
And we've seen this with, like you mentioned it prior, we've seen this with the Cowboys offense before. It takes them a couple games to get rolling. And then when they get rolling, I mean, right now they're the number 1 rated offense in the NFL.
even with the
We
stinker.
like ye.
Even
We-
with the stinker.
Exact. We like ye.
We like you.
We like ye.
All right. Panthers head-to-head here. Cowboys, Panthers. This is the PFF ranks. Overall, the Cowboys are 10th. On offense, they're 5th. And on defense, they're 4th, to be honest. Ain't that fucked up? This is just the ranking. Panthers are 25th. Offense are 21st. And defense is 22nd. I know that defensive ranking is obscured, but
Did
this
he
is,
fuck up?
I think there was a fuck up, yeah. But anyways, this is the head. It's still the amount.
Okay.
But more importantly,
Because it's just literally their PFF ranks.
yeah, exactly. I know. But see here, the Panthers. That's really what we're looking at. They're a pretty mid team overall. Actually, below mid.
Yeah.
In everything here. But yeah, some fast facts. If you guys, we can just look at these. If there's anything that stands out to you guys here,
Penalties, obviously. I mean, as Cowboys fans, we're just accustomed to that. I hate to think it, but I'm like, if the Cowboys have less than 10 penalties a game, I feel like it's a win. So for them to only be getting 8.4 penalties a game, I hate to say it, even though they're 23rd in the NFL,
yeah.
I'm still feeling like it's a win because I'm so used to them getting 10 plus penalties and being the most penalized team almost every year. So at least that's good.
And I believe this is accepted.
Right.
So not like the decline penalties included. The other one I think that's really good to look at here for the Cowboys is the 49% red zone success rate versus last year was 35. So 15% increase, which is huge.
Oh, so up from 35.
Yeah. So last year
I
they had a
see.
35% red zone success rate. Currently this year,
Nice.
up to week 5, 49%.
Yeah, you're almost flipping a coin. You get to the red zone, a coin flip is a touchdown.
Yeah.
And you had that stinker. So
And you had the stinker too. The stinker's definitely, if you remove the stinker, I bet these numbers would be wildly good. And the other really nice stat here is the on the defensive side of the ball, a 3.3% sack rate. So the sacks to the pressures that they're doing, ranked 5th. Now, this is like the only good stat on the defense, so this is why I included it. And a 30.1% pressure rate, which is ranked 3rd.
yeah, that's good. That means for even us, like they look better against the Jets. I'll say that. But the first couple weeks were like, are they even fucking going at the quarterback?
Yeah.
Like it didn't feel like it. It said they had the pressures and stuff, but it didn't feel like it. But eventually you keep doing what you're doing and you're getting pressures, the sacks will come.
Yeah, and here's the really bad one that we got to keep watching throughout this whole season is the 55% opponent third down conversion rate. It's the worst in the NFL.
Technically, it's 54.9%.
Technically, it is. Sure.
Round it up.
But hey,
guess what? Doesn't matter since it's last anyways.
You know what the craziest the craziest thing, the 42 missed tackles,
yeah.
39 of them were Sanborn.
Yeah. So we'll see if that changes.
I hope so. The missed tackles and the third down stuff on defense
pisses you off.
pisses me off. Fucking missed tackles is
Even
just
said Riker almost every day says, "Man, Uncle Anthony was really mad with the Cowboys defense."
hell yeah, I was.
I think that's embedded in his brain as like a core memory now.
It is, yeah.
43.2% Cowboys third down efficiency, up from 36.8. So we're seeing positive trends
All
there.
right, I'll take that.
Now we'll look at the quick Carolina Panthers stats here. I took the same ones. Panthers are just fairly mid, man.
That's why the Cowboys, This has to be a fucking shellacking.
And this is the good thing. They have a 4.6 sack rate, which is based off of the amount of times that they're making pressures. They only have 8.3% pressure rate. And that's like...
They have the least amount of sacks in the NFL. They have 5. They have 5 sacks.
Least amount of sacks. So that sack rate's inflated because they don't pressure.
They don't. They rush 4 every time.
And James Houston has half of those.
Exactly.
And here's the funny thing. That 8.3% pressure rate is like... I think the second last one was like 15%. So it's like so far lower.
It's double the second worst team.
It's like, so
you know what that means?
That's positive, baby.
You know what that means? Dak's going to be able to stand there and find open receivers. He's going to have time in the pocket.
Yeah, and one thing that Dak does need to do better is he needs to get the ball down the field more. Now, we've seen it. We've seen him do that, but this is the game where we could probably see it really start to open up if he gets that time and with the receivers we have. And I think, oh, wait, hang on. And yeah, otherwise, there's not really anything big here with the Panthers.
They tackle, man. They have almost half of the missed tackles as the Cowboys.
Yeah, they don't miss tackle.
And they don't get penalties.
I think that's the thing. They don't pressure. They don't miss tackles. And their cornerbacks are not terrible. So, like, Dak's going to have the time. It's going to be an interesting battle between those quarterbacks. We can look at some players to watch here for the Dallas Cowboys, too. Dak Prescott, he is 25 touchdowns away from the Cowboys' career leader.
That's crazy.
He's on a 24 touchdown pace if you include all of his games this season. But if you include just if he continues his 3.5 touchdown per game pace over the last 2 weeks, he should break the record week 11 versus the Raiders. That's what it's aligning with.
That'd be so sick.
So that would be something because we're going to be there in Las Vegas.
I'd love to be there for that. That's history, baby.
That's history.
I love being around for history.
Well, we've done a couple. We
were there for Deron Bland's.
Yep.
Pick 6.
Historical pick 6. We're good luck.
If we don't remember it, we have video proof.
Yeah. Javonte Williams and George Pickens are each on pace for 17 TDs. That's hot.
Let me give you a little side quip here. Both of those guys, their career high in a season, 5 touchdowns. That's the most they had in a season.
They've already tied it.
They've already tied their best. Everything else is every time they score a touchdown, it's their career high.
This is just case in point on how a really good player can get sewered with the team that they get drafted to. How many fucking player careers have just gone by the wayside?
Yeah, never ended up getting picked up.
And especially like with a guy like Pickens, if he's just so young. Like
well, and Williams, Javonte's only 25, dude. It's crazy.
It feels like Williams is like a 10-year vet.
Because he's been in since we've been doing the show, basically.
Yeah, I think he was a rookie when we.
Yeah, he was a rookie and he killed the Cowboys that year.
Yeah.
It was the
40-3 game.
Yeah, to 6.
What was his stat line on?
He had
that
a good. It was his only good game that he ever had, really, for the Broncos or one of them. He had a good year that year, and then he got hurt or something, and then.
Do you remember what year that was?
That was 2021. Possibly.
Oh, here we go.
Possibly 2022, but I want to say it was.
That's dominating the Vikings. It was 2021.
Was it 46?
Yeah, 40-6. What was Javonte Williams' stat line against the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm gonna find it right now. God damn it.
40-6. We're putting on you. So is this still on the screen? I'll read AJ's last one. That's James Bleepin Houston, defensive end, 14.8% pressure rate, 16.1% stop rate, on pace for 12 sacks. And that's with, he hasn't had that many snaps. He's had under 100 snaps. So each week I looked at James Houston's PFF. His snap total went up each week. He was on a nice kind of a ramp up. So I imagine you're going to see even more snaps from him this weekend against the Carolina Panthers. And he deserves it. He's shown why he should get more snaps.
What year was it? Do you remember?
2021.
2021. Okay. 30-16. Who was it against? Broncos?
Yeah.
Wasn't the 30-16 game?
Maybe it was 2022.
Maybe 2022. Okay, let me see. Wow, we play Broncos frequently.
Yeah, and we play the Broncos this year, and the Cowboys haven't beat them since like in the 90s, mid-90s.
Oh, maybe it was that one because if it's not 2022, it's definitely not 2023.
Okay, so it's 2020.
No.
We weren't doing it in 2020, so 2021. It has to just be that game there then.
Oh, okay.
30 to 16.
A loss.
Yeah, it was 30. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we had a couple late touchdowns. They were starting Teddy Bridgewater. I got him. I got his numbers.
You
What
got
is
it?
it?
Javonte Williams, 17 carries, 111 yards
No
for
touch.
6.5 average.
Ugh.
No touchdowns, but every time he touched the ball, he ran that bitch. And yeah,
That was that the game where it was Denver crowd?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay, I
that
remember
was like the first game. That was the first game that the Cowboys had done bad, and I just
Yes.
went silent.
Yes.
On the show.
I know. I remember we got a little bit of arguing afterwards because we were just like, well, we should at least be able to talk. You guys aren't real fans yet. Is kind
Crack
of
him if you got him.
crack him if you got him. That was like you were pissed, and we were talking
We
about.
had to learn. Let me do some behind baseball. We had to learn. I had to learn how to work my way through a loss, and you guys had to learn to actually care about a loss.
Yeah.
I think it
Like
was
now we're meeting in the middle.
Now we're in the middle. Like I've noticed it. There's games where you guys are like getting pissed, and I'm kind of like, guys, it's okay. Like we've kind of like you said, we're on the opposite, and we're gonna find a nice medium.
Yeah, we're just kind of and one of us needs to be aggro, and then two of us need to just be level-headed. Yeah, as long as we keep that balance.
Speed of Javonte, just on it. Ultra says if Javonte goes down, we are screwed. Besides Dak Prescott, he is our most important player on the offense.
Don't even put that out there.
They have to see that and go trade for Hall or A-Chain.
Just don't even put that
I
in
know.
the world.
I do want to just throw this out.
That is the thing with running backs, though. I mean, you got to be looking at running backs on any team and being like, you're one fucking play away from just
Hell yeah, dude.
fucking getting injured and fucking us.
Well,
Hell yeah.
did you not watch last week? CD had one run and got injured. Like,
That's why, like, I like
Get rolled
watching.
up.
You know, as much as as much as we were Cam Scatteroo guys in the draft, and I like seeing how he's all the CTE memes and stuff like that. But like,
It's hard not to cheer. Like
it's hard not to chear for,
especially last night when he was playing against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Easy to cheer for him to score a touchdown. But
Sca-
when
but-
it comes against the Cowboys, I hope he gets fucking planted.
we're gonna
but
get to see
when,
that.
when he does go down for injury, people are going to say, "Well, yeah, of course he did. Of
Yeah.
course that happened to him." But
It is.
anyways,
just on this James Houston numbers, just for the sake of comparison, because we're doing that type of thing, and Poppy likes stats. Micah's pressure rate so far this season, 19.1. That's fucking hefty. But James Houston at 14.8 is still, that's great. That's upper echelons. Micah's just elite. And then Micah's stop rate, 11.4.
Bitch.
So there you
And
go.
what's his sack pace? 6?
Be 11 or 10 or 11.
Okay. It's just average.
Yeah. But mind you, we know second half of the season, Micah starts to get his double sack games.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And now he's
Until it gets to the postseason, he ghosts the game.
good. We'll see you then.
I'm
We'll
so-
see
I
you in
mean,
postseason, Green Bay.
it's funny though. Now that the Green Bay game has happened, it's like Micah, who I really don't give a fuck about it. Now it's done with.
Well,
me.
just
done.
like I said, just wait until the last 5 or 6 weeks of the season. It'll build back up when Micah starts getting.
Well, especially if
Getting
there's a
his double
chance that the
sacks.
Cowboys can play them in the postseason. Like
the NFL is rigging the NFL to make that happen.
And here's some Panthers players to watch, guys. Rico Dowdle coming off. Welcome back.
ex-Cowboy.
Who's fucking was talking shit? Said buckle up.
He's going in
Said
with a
buckle
little.
up.
He's going in with a little
Shotty's
chip on
like,
his shoulder.
I don't drive to the corner store without putting my seatbelt on.
Shotty did comment about
He
it.
did. He said we're always buckled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're strapped in, baby.
But Rico Dowdle last week, guys, 206 yards, a 9-yard average, and
Career-
105 yards over expected.
Career high for him.
Career high.
6 yards.
I don't expect him to.
And he's starting.
And he's starting. I don't expect him to have that game, but I do. He's going to be a threat.
I'd be
man.
very surprised if he doesn't have 100 yards.
Me too. Me too. I agree. But that's not a problem, right?
No, let him run.
let him run.
Let him run.
fact, let
get
him-
get the 100 yards.
get him 200.
Yeah, I just don't think they have the team to beat the Cowboys in the air.
No, but there is Tet McMillan,
Who we
the
loved.
the wide receiver who we like. He's got a 14.6 yard per reception, so he's getting those deep passes.
Stretching the field.
19 first downs, leading the team. I actually
Wow.
don't know if that's a lot or not, but it seems like
Zero-
a lot.
It seems like
Zero
a lot.
tuds though.
But 0 touchdowns, and why I put that stat there is because bet you he's going to get his first touchdown against the Cowboys. I'm just
Cowboys love to give up.
we love to do this.
We just do,
We
yeah.
love to give. Jerry's really Santa Claus. and he's
Yeah, it's like,
give it to him.
and because Tet McMillan, everyone knows that the Cowboys had Tet McMillan on the radar. Obviously, he went to the Panthers before the Cowboys had a chance to get him. But I feel like if you're gonna make a bet this week, a Tet McMillan anytime touchdown or a Rico Dowdle anytime touchdown,
Do it.
or parlaying them is probably a good bet.
Yeah, I would have. I bet you the Tet McMillan odds are better.
Oh, totally.
I would probably go for the touchdown for Tet McMillan. I just see it happening. He gets those deep balls. Cowboys give up deep plays.
He's big.
It's a recipe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And finally, J.C. Horn and Mike Jackson are the cornerbacks. They have a 68 and a 61 PFF coverage grade. So they're decent. You know, there was no one else
They're
really.
Jags.
Those two dudes were the most impactful, it looked like, players on the Carolina Panthers team because their defensive tackles are actually pretty good at getting pressures. They just have minimal pressures.
Yeah.
So like when they attempt to do it, it's either because they're picking the proper moments or they're just really efficient at it, but they just don't do it a lot. So it's not really a worry, right? So yeah, I think why I brought up Horn in Jackson though is because we haven't talked about him yet, but Flanoy, I want to see him coming in there. I'm assuming if he's not on the depth chart going into the game as the number 2, I'm assuming he's going to be run very close to a number 2 because of the game that he had, right?
You got, if a guy has a game like that, you can't just go away from him.
You got to see you got to open him up a little bit and see what he can do. If you can, you got to two to make it true, right?
Two to make it true.
Two to make it true. I
It's a
love that.
skateboarding term.
That's a great saying.
So you got Pickens will be our de facto number 1, and then I guess it's going to be
They'll have Tolbert. Tolbert has the most
Tolbert's gonna
experience,
be in
so
there
Tolbert
too.
will be there as that
0
number 2,
catches last week.
which is great. Fucking good. Good. Good.
That is spiteful.
he's spicy.
Well, I'm a Flanoy guy over a
I know
Tolbert
you
guy.
are. You
So
always have been.
ideally, though, if Tolbert's out there, I've said it multiple times. Tolbert's always open. He has a knack for going to that open turf, that open grass, but he's just hasn't been consistent enough to be a bona fide number 3.
Look,
So put him in the 2 spot, great. Let him get open, have him take some of that coverage, and then let Flanoy cook.
if I'm calling this game coming up though, I'm probably gonna just rotate those guys in as I see fit with how the momentum's going with both of them to see. Like, I don't really care who steps up to be the de facto at this point number 2 because you're gonna go to number 3
If he's open, yeah.
and well when CD comes back,
Yeah,
right? So
totally.
So, like, come up, and if you're having a rough game, Tolbert, you're in. If Flanoy's having a rough game, Tolbert's in.
Yeah.
Oh, Tolbert, you're having a rough game.
Always have that healthy competition going.
Because we are without Turpin, right?
Yeah. And you're seeing it right now, the Cowboys, and we talked about this. The Cowboys had great depth at wide receiver, and we were hoping somebody not named CeeDee Lamb or not named George Pickens was going to kind of come out of that crowd. And Flanoy has a very good chance to show that he could be that dude. If he comes out and has another 100-yard game, and when CeeDee Lamb gets back and George Pickens is rolling, Tolbert might not see many reps.
The other
and Turpin.
Well, and you got Mingo that's coming. I think he'll be back this game too. So
Totally.
there's even more.
Mingo's, yeah. Look, if Flanoy has a 5 reception, 60 yards, 1 touchdown game,
That's huge.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, then you add the whole mix together. There's our 1, 2, 3 punch.
If he's booshing on 100 yards, this game without a touchdown, I'm
Oh yeah,
excited
100
about
yards
it.
still great.
Without
Yeah.
a touchdown, 100 yards is still you fucking right.
Yeah,
Sounds
one,
good.
and one big play. Like give me one big play. You know
If
what
a
I mean?
receiver gets 100 yards, I mean, obviously the touchdown's great for fantasy football, but realistically for the game, the yards are so crucial. Unless it's all garbage time bullshit.
Yeah, that's true. If you end up getting a non-impactful touchdown, we're not gonna.
You got the wrong article up there, baby.
God damn it!
Well, I'm glad I brought it up before. I'm glad I brought it up
Hang
before
on.
I read it. I not
were
like read it. The you know what I was going to say. Do you know one of the biggest trending comments on Instagram or our YouTube Shorts is, "Man, this is the gayest thing I've ever seen." Like, there's so many people
gayest?
Well, yeah, they keep their. I've never seen so many comments on our videos. Come by, man.
We should just lean into it then.
I know. Well, it's just all the hand holding and
Yeah,
us
but
being excited. I love it.
Hey,
That's part of the gig, man.
I don't even know that I do it.
There we go. Well, let's straighten this out a little bit.
With the straightest man on the Dallas Cowboys squad.
Will the Cowboys taste sweet victory? Five for Cowboys and five for their opponents. Every week we find another magic moment.
Here we hit,
Come
it,
on!
Hit it.
Dallas Cowboys top 10 stories this week. Tell us, eat me out, eat man.
Eat me out, eat man.
Tell us, eat me out, eat man.
Eat me out, eat man.
Anticipation and some rock hard meat. Tell us, eat me out, eat man.
Oh.
okay.
Toss me a crack 'em.
Oh.
Toss me one, son.
I forgot we had that track, guys.
Toss me one, son.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. How does he even
Nick
walk around with that
Eatman.
name? Just getting all the puss.
Toss me one, son.
You know what? I might have to go drain the main vein.
See now, yeah, you go do that. Now you're confusing me because you're tossing me one son for Anth, and you're
Toss
doing
me
it for
one,
yourself,
son.
and now we're getting fucked up on the O line. Keep things kosher, okay?
What are you looking at, butthead?
You want to have one of those?
Little soundbite battle here?
Actually, while we're waiting, I'll show you my new sound bites.
Oh, yeah, let's hear him.
Okay, so there's this one, of course. Oop.
That's James Houston.
So whenever Houston does anything important,
We just have to be careful that we don't go over each other because you know I'm going to go for.
Houston, we have a problem.
well, whoever gets to it quicker.
Yeah, we'll both do it back.
Okay, let's hit it at the same. Hang on. Let's hit it at the same time. One,
Houston, we have a problem.
1, 2, 3.
Houston, we have a problem.
Houston.
I guess mine will overpower yours.
I'll fucking turn mine up.
Okay. Also for easy, which he hasn't done much, but it's warranted.
Boy, you should have known by now. Easy does it. Easy does it.
Knocking motherfuckers out.
Okay, that's the one I was grabbing. So
Or this one.
So you got it. Okay.
He was once a thug from around the way. Easy!
That's good. I like that one. That's one of the best ones.
And
You got to play for Ant too.
Oh yeah, when he comes on. Well, I'll reset this because we're just having some fun. We're having fun.
I like it rough.
And big shout out to Jingle Palette.
Jingle
Oh,
Palette.
so Ant, just the new ones.
The official
Let's hear it.
soundboard for the Cowboys Can Fan. That's some free freaking ads for you there,
Don't you
Jingle.
don't you ever do that again.
You heard this one.
That's James Houston.
Yeah, that's good.
Which
Okay,
we
that
were
loud.
just saying that it's gonna be in competition because I got my Houston. We have a problem.
Oh,
So there's gonna be
a double
what it-
James Houston.
It's
Okay,
either gonna
I
go,
like that.
fuck, that's James Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
just Houston, we have a problem.
or just canceling each other.
Yeah, or just double it.
or we'll just both be silent and be like, one of you guys gonna do it? Okay, play the other ones.
Boy, you should have known by now. Easy does it.
Knocking motherfuckers out.
And
That's
then
good. I like
another
that.
one.
This is the best one, I think.
He was once a thug from around the way. Easy!
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
He's
I
got
like
to
that.
do shit.
He's
You
gotta
got to
do
do
shit.
it though.
Yeah,
You want these.
You want the
Sometimes when we-
soundbite, you got to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes when we make overpowered sound bites, I've done this a couple times too. A couple years in a row, I did
Sandman.
Sandman's this year's. I early on did a two You're My Boy Blue, and then I had Scooney with like 3 at one point, and
You can't use them.
can't use them. Can't use any of those.
Get on the field, baby. And,
Yeah, get
and
on the
this
field.
one, this one's just fun. This is kind of a Canadian vibe.
I'm gonna be the first person to drive the Coca-Cola to your mom's house.
I drove the Coca-Cola here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola.
I did.
That is a real road.
I just drove it today. Literally, it was
Yeah.
doing 120 kilometers. I
It's-
don't know what that's probably like 85 miles an hour.
It's one of the most important roads in British Columbia, to
And
be quite
dangerous.
honest. Yeah.
when it snows.
Well, in 2 weeks, it's pretty dangerous. It's
I know.
gonna
I gotta
dump
go.
of
I have
snow.
to drive up there next week.
Oh, dude,
I'm
yeah,
hoping no snow.
you're breaching it.
I'm
Or-
reaching it.
All right, Nick, I'm going to spread my legs and you eat me out, eat man. Big picture, 10 storylines for Cowboys Panthers. I mean, Definitely he's going to talk about Dowdle, right?
Yeah, well, it's Dowdle's pictures right there, so I'm guessing.
I'm going to go for the first one.
Okay, are you reading?
I'll read
going to
the
start?
first one. Yeah.
We'll go clockwise.
Yeah, this will be my...
Okay.
This is my Nick Meow Eatman voice.
We're on the same clockwise, right?
Yeah, clockwise, that's fine. Yeah, clockwise is always to your left.
Okay.
Panthers. Turning it around after an 0-2 start to the season, the Panthers have started to turn things around, winning 2 of the last 3. Although they needed some last-second heroics to beat the Dolphins, who took a 17-0 lead in the first half, only to watch the Panthers claw back. A Bryce Young touchdown pass in the final minute lifted Carolina to a 27-24 win over the Dolphins.
You're having a hard time beating the Dolphins. You're about to get smacked out.
Yeah.
You're gonna. I don't.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to the Dolphins?
The other team that they won against was the Falcons, like 30-0, and then
they lost like crazy to.
I'm just trying to think. There's another team that you're like, oh, they barely beat that team too. So, fasten the seatbelt, Ant. You're up.
Oh, sorry. Fasten the seatbelt. Rico Dowdle's buckle up comment has definitely made its way to the Cowboys locker room and coaching offices. We chatted about this a bit. After Dowdle's impressive 206-yard rushing day against the Dolphins last week, the former Cowboys running back playfully told his old team to buckle up and get ready for a showdown. Our boy Shoddy responded by saying the Cowboys will have their seatbelts on, but also credited Dowdle for his phenomenal game and knows it won't be easy bringing down the hard-nosed runner come Sunday. We were all Dowdle fans. We were. There's no
hate.
There's no hate from me at Rico, but you talk shit. If anything, he's just put a target on himself.
Yeah.
If he goes out and has a 40-yard game, he's going to look like a, a big dill hole.
You know what I'm waiting for? Polynesian punch, baby.
Punch, yep.
What happens when a Rico buckle up meets a Polynesian punch?
Yeah.
Rico.
We're gonna see.
We don't wear in Polynesian land. We don't wear seatbelts, son.
Crack 'em if you got Polynesian.
I don't know where Polynesian land is. Hawaii.
Hawaii.
But it's like more than just Hawaii. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a bunch of places.
Look, I didn't fucking pass history, and I'm Canuck. Okay. Bryce Young. I got this one.
You got it, dog.
Daddy-o. The Panthers are giving Bryce Young every chance to succeed and let him live up to the standards of the 2023 #1 overall draft pick. Wow, it's only been 2 years. He seems, again,
This is
he's
third
been
year?
in the league forever. In his third season, Young is showing more signs of his development, evident by a last-second drive to win the game against Miami last week.
Against Miami.
Cough, cough. But overall, Young is still near the bottom in many passing categories, including a 80% passer rating that ranks 27th in the NFL. Young is also not a quarterback that attacks much downfield, as the Panthers are 30th in the NFL in average yards per completion at 5.2.
So that just shows like
check down.
McMillan's even for his attempts, like when they do go to him, he's got that big play game going on.
Well, that's funny. That's the thing is probably Bryce Young's big passes go to McMillan then. You'd have to, because if McMillan has a 14-yard average, but they average 5 yards,
nobody else is doing shit.
No one else can be catching. It's just insane, Adam.
Road versus away. Fortunately for the Panthers, they're at home this week in Charlotte. Place the Cowboys have won rather easily the last 2 years, but things could be different for Carolina in 2025. At least the stats so far suggest a different team when the Panthers are at home versus away games. Fuck you. Sorry, Nick. I take that back. The Panthers are 2-0 at home and 0-3 on the road, where they are averaging just 15 points per game opposed to the 28.5 they're scoring at Bank of America Stadium. The Cowboys are 7-1 in regular season games in Charlotte, but 0-2 in the playoffs.
Playoffs.
Really? Ugh.
I was as I was about to bring that up, I was just gonna see what the Cowboys uniform schedule is, because they only wear the dark.
I had a feeling they might be wearing blue.
They only wear
it's white.
They wear navy 3 times this season.
It is white.
It is white because they're wearing their light blues.
Yeah, they're white. Yeah, you're right. So the first game that we played dark blue is week 11
in Vegas.
Vegas? No.
Yeah.
No, that's the Raiders.
Oh, sorry, that is the Raiders.
That's black, Adam.
Week 14.
No, one more back there, week 13.
No, that's
Dallas.
That's Thanksgiving.
It's week 13. I'm saying.
I know, but that's
the Thanksgiving jersey
outfit.
though.
That's the Thanksgiving. Yeah, so
right.
that's the Navy.
Oh, I see.
So week 14, week 16, and week 17. So like the last, last couple of weeks. Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Side story about being like in Carolina. Our boy Javonte Williams, born in North Carolina, played football, university football for North Carolina. So he's got a little homecoming.
Make
I
sure
like
you
it.
make sure you lock him down. I don't want him going out late, meeting up with old friends.
Yeah.
You know, hanging around,
Chasing them up around.
around.
Okay,
Break down.
Shit.
Rookie standout Taro McMillan was one of the players the Cowboys were heavily targeting with the number 12 overall pick this past draft, which we talked about already because we're draft boys.
Yep.
When he went off the board to Carolina, the Cowboys shifted their focus to Tyler Booker. But McMillan hasn't disappointed with the Panthers, racking up 324 yards through 5 games, the second most by any rookie receiver in the NFL. He's had at least 3 catches in every game, but has yet to find the end zone, which, guys, I think he's going to hit the end zone.
I just think he will,
I
and
have a
I'm okay
feeling.
with it. I'm okay with it. It's probably going to be a garbage time type of
It proves our draft. We're wizards. We're draft wizards.
Yeah, we're Gandalfs.
Yo, wizards,
Bunch of
bandwagon
Gandalfs.
boys.
Oh, I guess if you're Gandalf, I'm Harry Potter.
And AJ's
Mad Mardigan.
Okay.
No, I want to be Mad Mardigan.
Too late.
No, you're Willow.
I'm Willow.
Fuck. Tuatha Danilora. Okay, so us not getting Tet McMillan, that means we got GP3. How happy are
Totes.
you that we got GP3 over Tet McMillan?
As long as they lock him up, right?
As long as they lock him up.
Like,
Well, like you talked
I just
about
want
it,
them to lock him up.
I was talking with Ultra in the chat here, and you mentioned before, someone, it was either you or Alex that said franchise tag him. You could see the Cowboys possibly franchise tagging GP3. That's what Ultra's saying that we can see. But yeah, regardless,
Lock 'em
GP3, you're seeing what's happening here. Don't get cute. Don't think that we can draft a fucking wideout next season.
He's young.
He's so young. Just I'd spend the money rather than put the.
He's fitting in with the team. Dak loves him. CD loves him. The running game's better.
Shoddy loves watching Dak and GP3.
Just lock him up.
Lock him up.
All right,
Cowboys.
Cowboys even record.
Go ahead.
Through 5 weeks. Through 5 weeks, it's already been a wild ride for the Cowboys, who have played 3 very close games and then have been on both ends of a lopsided final. The Cowboys are coming off their most dominant game of the season in a 37-22 win over the Jets. That wasn't nearly as close as the final score. True that. The Cowboys led 30-3 at one point in the second half and cruised to the win. And to get that win with 7 key starters that were missing from the week 1 lineup is even more impressive.
4 on the offensive line.
Yeah, exactly.
Just crazy.
4 of the offensive line, one being our star wide receiver.
Yeah, the second highest paid guy on the team.
Speaking of the offensive line, help is on the way with Drip. With 3 starting offensive linemen out last week and another still on IR, there could be some help for the Cowboys against the Panthers. Jerry Jones wouldn't say which of the linemen might be able to come back, but considering Tyler Smith was active but only on emergency duty, suggests he could be back sooner than later. Tyler Guyton, concussion, and Tyler Booker, ankle, might be not too far behind.
The Tylers are banged up.
So Guyton with a concussion, he should be out of concussion protocol by now.
Yeah, but
he's scheduled to be out this week, I think. But again, we're in no position to rush any of these guys back, not with the backups performance.
Nate Thomas playing fucking unreal.
Yep.
Imagine saying if we're going into the season being like, Terrence Steele's your only healthy lineman. How do you feel?
Oh, fuck.
God.
You'd be saying we're on watch right now.
Oh,
Hey,
high level.
yeah,
The
fucking
Cowboys
get
are
your
just
shit
2-2
together,
and
bro.
1. The only team in the NFL at 500. Hey, so they're literally at 500 right now.
Yeah.
That's funny. After 5 games.
Yeah. Tough to get there.
It's tough. Like
In week 5, almost impossible.
Almost impossible. But there can't be much blame placed at Dak Prescott. He's had stellar 5 games so far, leading the NFL in both completions and attempts. He's also one of 6 quarterbacks with 10 touchdown passes already this year. And to think, we've seen 4 different starting O-line combinations in 5 games.
Yeeks.
Not to mention, CeeDee Lamb has missed the majority of 3 games. It's a credit to Dak and his leadership throughout the adversity.
You know what? I finally love to just get, well, this is DallasCowboys.com, so obviously we're getting that Dak.
Yeah, we're getting that Dak love. We have to wait till we do the power rankings.
Yeah, we'll do the power rankings. We'll see.
You're not getting it.
What I do love to see is, you can pick where you think this is coming from. Is it coming from Clay Adams?
Yeah.
Or do we have, were our backups, quote unquote, or our depth guys, let's call them that instead.
I like depth guys.
Were our depth guys veterans of the team? They were like, yeah, whenever you need me, fucking call my number and I'm in.
Yeah.
And I think like we're seeing that combination of probably an improvement with the coaching, obviously, and then players who are just like, whenever you need me to play the position that you need me to play in, I will play that position.
I
love.
think it's that combination, right? You saw what
It's
Clay
gotta
added.
be, the coaching definitely has to
Coaching,
not be
offensive
worse.
scheme,
Yeah.
offensive scheme, play calling, and then knowing what your personnel can do. And a lot of those guys being vets on the team, they know there is that trust factor there, right?
Yeah.
Running wild. The reason the Cowboys are leading the NFL in overall yards per game at
You skipped AJ.
oh sorry, AJ.
was I?
No, AJ
I
just
was
did high level.
No, I read the adversity
And
one.
did high level. Yeah, it is
Oh,
me.
so-
You
hey.
could finish it. I'll do added pressure.
No, we can't fuck it
Okay.
up.
Running wild. The reason the Cowboys are leading the NFL in overall yards per game at 406, holy smokes, is the resurgence of the running game led mainly by Javonte Williams, which we have not had in a long time.
I love to
by the
see
way.
it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
He's third in the NFL with 447 yards. He's averaging 5.7 yards per carry, thanks in large part to his career-long 66-yard run last week. Mind you, that's just one little chunk, but sure, it helps. But the Cowboys are the only team in the NFL with two rushers with at least 20 carries and a 5.0 yard average. Miles Sanders is also averaging 5.9 yards per carry. Ship him to the IR.
He gone.
He gone.
He gone, but
Didn't
they-
realize Sanders had 20 carries though already. That's
Let's hope our boy Jade on Blue can now be we can get it to the only team with 3 running backs with over 20 carries and a 5.0 average.
the nice thing about Sanders and Blue is just the body types are the same.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
also don't forget Lepke. I feel like we're going to see a bit more pulls from Lepke coming in because they just what else? Like
Well, maybe they don't bring in an RB and say for anything that we need, we can bring in Lepke. Problem with Lepke though is his fumble, and then he hasn't gotten another big
Lepke
chance.
had a solid game last week.
He did, but did
Let's
he
just
get
say
the
it, he had
ball a lot?
He didn't get the ball a lot, but he had
enough.
He had 3 pretty critical plays.
Yeah.
So added pressure. Let's not go so far.
Come on now.
Added
Come
pressure.
on now.
Let's not go so far to
Bring
say
it in.
Yeah, bring it in. Right. Well, no. Let's not go so far to say the Cowboys aren't still missing Micaiah Parsons, but for the last 2 games, Michael Parsons. But for the last 2 games, the pass rush has been much better, including last Sunday against the Jets. The Cowboys sucked.
Ooh,
Sucked and
sexy.
The Cowboys sucked and sacked Justin Field 5 times. That's James Houston continues to be one of the biggest surprises on the team with his consistent pressure. He now leads the team with 3.5 sacks, including 2.5 in the last 2 games. We've already talked about this a lot, so we don't need to beat the James Houston train down, but
love it.
Love to see it. Want to see more of it.
Keep getting it. Get 2 sacks next week, and the pandemonium will be insane. The fandemonium will be insane.
It's all fun and all, but if Houston ends the season with 3.5 sacks, we're not going to be talking
all
about
for
it.
naught.
You got to keep it going, buddy.
Yeah, you got to keep it rolling, man.
Rolling with the homies.
And I expected to. And now,
do we have a power rankings theme
I don't have an Eric at home one. I will have to make one.
We
though.
have to make you now. It's an
Cock
article.
home.
Now
Cock home.
it's an article that we listen from.
And it's gonna be-
Stupid Ed at home. Eric at home.
Eric at home. He probably, I don't know, what music is he listening to? I'm thinking,
He thinks he's a punk rocker.
yeah, it's punk.
So,
But it's like, it's straight edge punk.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, we were looking at the title, and we know Eric at home loves to spoil his article right out of the gate. So NFL Power Rankings, Week 6, Lions leapfrog Bills and the Eagles to claim the #1 spot.
Like, you just gave us the #1 spot already.
I know.
Dipshit.
I know.
All right.
Fucking Eric at home. Like,
Right
what
at
are you doing?
11 too. He posted right at 11
11 a.m. today.
like, on the dot.
I'm
Well-
a lead. I'm the lead draft writer. You fucking asshole.
Give me
October
a 10
7th.
Give me a October 7th. Give me like a 10. Give me a 10:56 a.m. post.
No, this is scheduled. You can tell.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. Schedule it for 10:56 then.
Yeah, change it up.
Like, why do you gotta?
UAI. Fuck.
Such a,
poke fun. I grew up with brothers. I'm rough.
Hell yeah.
so what were the Cowboys last week? 20.
20
Actually, I can look. I
20
can look. I can look.
22.
Oh, AJ can click.
I
They were
can look.
22.
No, they weren't. They were higher than that. They were like 26 or 24.
22.
I'm gonna say they were 24.
AJ was right, or Anth, you were right.
No, I don't think any of us were. Oh, you're right.
Oh, guess
That's
who's
right.
right? I was right,
I was
buddy.
22.
And
okay.
you called
Oh,
22.
they were no, they were 20. Yeah, they were 24 the week before.
Yeah, and you were right. They were 22, buddy.
Oh yeah, because okay, so 22. They got to move up.
Hey, McFly!
18, 19. 19.
19? Okay.
19!
Okay, Ant's going with 19. 22. Man, I'm gonna go 20 and I'm gonna fucking Price is Right, yeah. Kind of.
What did I say?
You said 19.
That's the worst thing you could do for Price is Right.
Oh yeah. Well, no. Okay. This is the
Price
thing.
is Right to me would be 8 or it would be 18 because then anything below 18 you'd
I'm
win.
going 17.
So
Fuck you.
add just Price
Okay,
is Right
good.
it'd be.
No, but the reason I picked 20, they don't like Cowboys and they beat the Jets.
Oh no, maybe you're right. Price is Right is you're the if it's higher than it's higher. You're right.
Yeah.
AJ's right. You did Price is Right.
We just blocked you.
So ad fucked up.
No, they're 17.
You're standing between us in the shower.
You guys
dropping the soap.
you guys, I dropped the soap. That's not fun.
All right, let's roll.
What was my number?
19,
So,
20,
so
17.
If they end up being 18, I get it
Yeah, we know.
because you can't go down.
I have to hit 20 basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you little sluts.
19, you said.
Sorry, I have to hit 19.
Okay.
Hey, you trying to fuck me?
I just got myself 2 squares.
I would take 21 because I don't think they're moving more than 2.
No, I actually think
21's probably
This
good.
is Edholm. This
No,
is Edholm.
20's pretty good.
I think 20. I think 20 is going to be right on the money.
Okay, let's get it.
Stupid.
Let's just fly through.
Yeah,
these
we're gonna
two.
fly through.
Okay, Detroit
We
Lions
already
number
knew
1.
this.
We
Lions
knew
at
that.
1. They moved up 2 spots.
Eagles suck.
With that fucking performance, they
Oh.
should have dropped even further.
He didn't count it. It's 4-1. This is before. This was before.
This was on the 7th.
Right,
Okay,
right, yeah,
so
right.
pre-loss, he still dropped them down 1 to 2nd. They're probably going to
They better be out of the top 5 next week.
It's debatable. They might be.
Buffalo Bills,
Yeah.
3rd,
3,
dropped
4-1.
1.
Tampa Bay Bucks up 3. So Ed Edholms likes to give other teams besides Dallas a couple rankings.
Is Baker Mayfield an MVP favorite?
Fuck you.
Okay, let's just say this: we were fans of Emeka Ibuka. He's playing out of his mind right now.
Oh, fuck yeah. And I love Baker.
And Baker Mayfield.
I like watching Baker.
Great story.
He has some of the great last-minute fucking drives. So totally fine with that. Not in our vision.
We don't hate Tampa.
Seahawks at
We're not
5.
Tampa.
Get the fuck out of here.
And no change. Same.
Get the fuck
same,
out
same.
of here.
Green Bay, same.
Yeah.
At
So
6.
look at these records.
I know.
Look at the records. That's what we need to look at.
It's power rankings, Adam. Okay.
I know. Okay. That's what.
That's what Ed-
Eric. Okay.
I just
Ed Holmes.
Ed Holmes, yeah.
So Rams at 7. 7.
Down 3 spots, the Rams at 7. Colts up 2 to number 8.
And they're 4-1, man.
They're 4-1.
They're
Have
getting
them
no love.
higher. Give them higher.
Edholm still doesn't trust him.
Commanders ranked 9th, up 2.
I don't know.
Broncos up 2 to 10. So there's your top 10. Wow, Ravens.
Yeah,
fall from grace.
Ravens have so many guys
Finally,
injured.
they're 1-4. They better be out of the fucking top. Like, so you got another 4-1 team that's out of the top 10, and you're getting these 3-2 teams. Like,
Now this is why Dallas isn't going to be in the top 20. I'm just telling you right now. This is why Dallas isn't going to be in the top 20.
In fairness, I have a hard time seeing Jacksonville at 11. Not because they're not a good team, just because it's
Jacksonville.
it's anti everything past the last since Jacksonville became a team, except for their one Super Bowl run.
Dude, you got one of those young gun new head coaches. You got Trevor Lawrence, who now has a couple more weapons and someone who probably knows how to utilize them.
But if they get to 5-1,
I think
you got to be in the top 10.
I think Jacksonville's gonna have a couple more wins here, and people are gonna start to put them on notice.
Eric Edholm has obviously never heard the saying, "You are what your record is."
Yeah. Well, you know what? For what Trevor Lawrence lacks in just his face, he makes up for in his football game. Kansas City down 3 to 12.
Love to see it. And they're 2-3, and they're
It's
still
time.
in the top 15.
It's time.
Which is great. Get
It's
them
time.
the fuck out of here.
It's time.
Get them the fuck out.
Frisco. How is Frisco 4-1 behind the 2-3?
I know.
Chiefs?
It's so bizarre.
Maybe it's like strength of schedule.
And you're
I
with
don't
your
know.
backup guy, and you got your backup guy. Your
backup guy. You're winning football games. They
Nate
moved him up 2 to 13.
Nate
San
Dogg was
Francisco.
saying Mac Jones for MVP.
Hey, we'll see. Chargers dropped heavily, down
6.
6 to 14.
Ooh, that's a fall.
That's
Another
bad.
loss, and they're spiraling.
Well,
See, now-
Herbert's not been looking great.
But now these, like, the first few weeks, it was okay to see those big drops. You're dropping 6 spots in going into week 6.
Scary.
Steelers down 1 with a 3-1 record.
Okay, I'm 2 more. Okay, right after.
Vikings 3-2, up 1 to 16.
Here comes me.
Ooh, my 19's not feeling very good.
I know my 17 is feeling like
Not
a
with how
fucking
you've
stretch.
seen things go, hey?
Lad, you're at 17?
Yeah.
I've only seen people dropping. I haven't seen a lot of
17. That was gutsy.
Houston Texans.
I hate this. I fucking hate Eric Edholm's cuck obsession with the Houston
He
Texans.
put them up, and it's the New England
Just stop.
Patriots
Just stop.
next.
Just
Fuck.
stay on Houston.
Fuck.
Yeah, we
2 and
couldn't see
3.
it. We
Dude,
couldn't see
okay, a blowout to the Ravens.
2 and 3.
They're 2 and 3, and their blow to the Ravens was a banged up fucking team.
You beat Cooper Rush.
You beat Cooper Rush and like no defensive player. Hamilton's out, Roquan Smith's out. Like they have nobody right now.
Yeah.
Cockholm. That's why his
Fuck
name
you,
Cockholm.
Eric Hedholm, you fucking bitch. Up 5. The Patriots. Okay, great. You're up 5, but still.
Is this me next?
Okay, up 5 Patriots. Bears down 1-19. Let's see if AJ's got it. Come on.
Chicago Bears?
And they're 2 and 2.
We should have had that victory against those.
We should have.
bastards. Caleb Williams.
It's gonna haunt us.
And they're on the bye week here.
I know.
He has them going into the bye week.
I do like that he dropped him once.
Cowboys!
Oh,
AJ.
you cucked-holmed it.
Because I know Cuckholm.
Okay, you
I
want
know
to
Cuckholm.
You read it. Read it out. Read
Up
out
2
your
spots.
fucking cuckhome.
Okay, you have to give Brian Schottenheimer and Matt Eberflus some credit for getting the Cowboys back to playing competitive football. Really? Eberflus?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we got the 32nd ranked fucking defense,
I guess he's part of the coaching staff.
Sure. But then why are we not listing every Cowboys coach then?
Congrats on being the coach of the defense
Best-
where Dak Prescott has to go against you and beat you guys every week
Yeah.
at practice. Congrats.
Exactly. The outlook outside of Dallas might not have been particularly optimistic entering the season. Exactly. Agreed. And that was even before Micah Parsons was traded, but the efforts and execution have been far better than I expected. Outside of the loss to the Bears, the Cowboys have played pretty darned well this season, with CeeDee Lamb and multiple offensive linemen being out for chunks of it.
That right there, with our guys being out, why are we not being given more credit?
Because it was the Jets. The Jets were 0-4. Realistically, they were 0-4.
That's what I mean. I didn't expect them to give us the boost, but then it's just not consistent with anything else. It's just because it's the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dak Prescott, we got to mention,
Finally.
was great against the Jets, and
Okay.
Dallas's defense came to play.
All right.
Was it the stiffest challenge ever? No, but the Cowboys were rallying the ball with a much better defensive effort than they showed against
They
Green
tied
Bay.
the fucking game. They tied the fucking game against Green Bay. Yeah.
I'd hate
I
at home.
hate at home.
I didn't mind that right
No,
up,
fuck
actually.
that.
No.
No, you got Stockholm syndrome.
At home syndrome.
At home,
You got
I got
at
at home syndrome. I got at home syndrome.
He should have let out. If he would have let out with Dak Prescott was great against the Jets.
Yeah, you
Instead of you talked about Micah Parsons before any other
So
player
stupid.
was picked.
because you're
talked
trying to
about.
get your SEO fucking bullshit. Nate Dogg says these power rankings are absolutely stupid. 49ers 3-0 in the division beat both the Rams and the Shithawks. Both were road games, and they're behind. it.
Exactly.
So
It doesn't make
and they're
it makes
behind the
0 sense.
the Chiefs who are 2-3.
Here's the thing. It is like, not that I'm arguing for him. It's a power ranking. So he's looking at everything. But like, what's more power ranking telling than how the team actually goes
Then
out
a record. Then a record.
the performance on the field, right?
The Niners, and I'm never going to defend the Niners. They're 7 behind the LA Rams, who they just beat.
Yeah.
So there it is. It's
There
been
it
a
is.
minute.
It's
been a while.
Hey,
It's been a minute.
605, look alive.
Okay, we got to get our boldies
Yeah,
and
let's
score
get our
predictions
boldies.
in.
Who's going to start? Snake draft, as we always do. I'm going to start.
Yeah,
Oh, fucking shit,
You
babe.
said it. You dealt it.
So this is a roadie. Just remember, it's a road game.
It's a roadie. I'm seeing 14 points between Pickens and Williams. I'm seeing a touchdown going towards our tight end,
Jake
Bevins
Ferguson.
Branford.
Bevis Bedford. So
Brevin.
that's 21.
Brevin.
I'm going to throw in just another one to one other wide receiver.
Maybe a defensive touchdown, just like a rando touchdown.
37 Cowboys, because I'm counting three
Okay.
field goals. 37 Cowboys to 17
Wow,
Panthers.
that's-
Ooh, that was
that'd be-
all-
I
ultra
want
that-
that beat
I don't
down.
think Panthers are going to be able to score more than 2 touchdowns and if get down close enough to get a field goal.
That was Ultra's score prediction too.
Oh,
you powered up with them.
Yep. You just
Ultra,
you
we're
just-
locked.
You just Captain Planet it with Ultra Cowboy.
Are we doing reverse or anti-clockwise, as they say in New Zealand and Australia?
Snake.
Anti-clockwise. So I'm gonna go score prediction. I still, man, with the number one offense, you got to go with over 30 points.
I know.
You have to. The Cowboys offense has shown that they're going to score more than 30 points. I'm going, and then it gets kind of tricky to find what you want to do. I'm going to go 34. I'm going to, instead of the three field goals, I'm going 2 Aubrey field goals.
Yep.
And then the Panthers, Rico Dowdle could have a good game. McMillan, we're expecting to score. I thought Rico could also score, so that gives him 14. Bryce Young's going to have a couple picks. What did you say, 17?
I said 37-17.
I'm going, you said 37-17? I'm going 34-20.
Okay. So you think
similar.
a couple field goals.
Yeah, they're going to have a couple field goals.
Oh, whoops. I put Panthers. Jesus Christ, Alex.
Oh, my goodness.
I would have put, I don't even need to put the C. You know what I mean? I would have accepted 34-17, but I was
thinking I was thinking 17, and I was like,
probably a quick field goal in the first or something like that.
I can't. And the Cowboys, you saw them when they got the lead last week against the Jets. The defense did ease off a little bit. They're like, okay, you want to run the football and just eat your possession away? Fucking do it.
Yep.
So I could see the Panthers still getting some points. But
getting close enough to kick a field goal.
And it's not going to feel like a 34-20 game. It's the Cowboys are going to dominate.
Yeah, it's going to be like 31-3 going in, or 31-10 going into the fourth.
I hope so. I love those games.
I'm going to go 40-27.
40 burger.
But 27.
Yep.
So you're thinking 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. Yeah, I can see that too. Because, definitely Rico.
Big plays.
We're calling Tat.
Or 5 touchdowns and a missed point after.
Ooh, good. 4.
4 touchdowns and a missed point after.
What's your boldy there, bitch?
What's
your boldy, bitch?
Yeah,
my boldy.
It's a snaker.
Okay, my boldy is going to be Ryan Flanoy with 6 catches for 110 yards with 1 touchdown.
Okay. I think that's bold. I mean, is it one of those things, if it happens, we call you out on it? No, because I think that's...
Don't toss me, bro. And...
This is his first. Sorry,
and
I'm fighting for you.
And
his first
and 35 rushing yards.
What? That's stupid.
That's fucking.
I just bolded it.
Why is he gonna have 35 rushing yards?
How's he gonna get 35 rushing yards
on a fucking sweep back?
You know what?
Because they'll count that as fucking. They'll count that.
I'm bracketing it.
Just bracket it. We bullied Adam into doing that.
Adam, I'm just saying I like the 6-1.
I don't like the one line there.
If you would have said 16 rushing yards, I still would have been like, that's stupid. But you 35 rushing yards?
6
came to me.
6, 110, and 1 touchdown. George Pickens wasn't getting that. He was getting like 5 for 60 and 1, which is still good for a number 2.
If your number 2 gets, or for what if Flanoy comes in and gets 6 catches plus 6 catches, 110 yards and a touchdown, that would be amazing. And I think that's bold enough. We'll put the bracketed rushing yards
are there
for like extra sauce for you if you get it, but we won't.
We might executive call it if he gets it. Okay.
If you see me in the little Pitudo mobile that I got at Raceway Nissan, dog, I'm gonna hook you up, dude.
Fucking love it. Love it. Okay, Anthony, you're boldy.
Oh, my boldy. I'm up. Okay. What do I want to do? God damn it. I thought I had one in. Instead of bitching about Adams, I should have been thinking about something to say. Dak Prescott. I'm going with the MVP, the real MVP.
We haven't had one for Dak for
I'm going the real MVP right here. 5 touchdown passes.
Wow.
And 450 yards.
Just a big ass game.
He's lighting it up. He's making it rain. Does that work with my... That doesn't work with my... I need a miss point. I need a miss point after.
Just take 4.
No, because listen, hear me out.
Yeah, no.
5 touchdowns, and this isn't part of the boldy, but 5 touchdowns, 1 miss point after, and a field goal.
Okay.
Would still get me to 37, wouldn't it? Or I have 34.
You have 34.
Why are you gonna fucking play?
You can't get it with...
No, I felt the 5 touchdowns.
Then keep it.
Or what did I say? 4 touchdowns.
You said 5. But 4 makes more sense with your score prediction. I'm not arguing
I'm
for
going
you.
5.
Go with 5. Keep it. We don't need to have a match.
That is hardcore to do. I
bet it. Just bet it.
5 touchdown passes by a quarterback's fucking insane.
450 yards.
At that fucking point, why is he even playing still? Put in fucking Milton.
Oh yeah, you make a good point.
Like why?
Because it's a close game.
Don't say that.
Well, that's you asked me a question. That's the only reason he'd still be playing.
If Flo gets 110, what do you think JP's getting?
GP.
Jake Parsons?
Jake Parsons. Hey, that's my boy.
I know.
Our boy.
Yeah.
Okay, mine.
Mine? Mine.
Mine.
What do you got?
I'm going for something fun. I'm going for a James Houston sack.
Oh, you're gonna parlay? That's it.
I'm
That's
parlaying.
James Houston.
Okay.
I'm parlaying. I've got the James Houston sack. I got the Ferguson touchdown.
Okay. I like that. I'm gonna build this parlay.
I got a GP touchdown.
Okay. I always forget that we can parlay. I like parlays.
I need some yards in this though.
And then I got Javonte.
Okay.
100 yards, 1 touchdown.
Wow. I like it.
So you called 3 touchdowns and a sack with 100 yards. That's a juice. That would pay. That parlay would pay. That parlay would pay.
So yeah,
and you
one
can
sack for Houston.
And you can read your writing, right?
I can read that.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 sack for Houston, 1 touchdown for Ferguson, 1 touchdown for GP3, and Javonte with a touchdown, all-purpose touchdown, and 100 yards rushing.
Yep, I like it.
We boosted, baby.
That's beefy.
The fuck is this?
That's a beefy parlay, is what we call that. You know what else is beefy, guys? We did this show. It's not the Wednesday night main event. We did a Friday night main event. We're like, is it SmackDown that's usually on Friday night?
Yeah.
Look,
we just SmackDown it for ourselves.
Look, when there's construction going on in BC and Anthony needs to go to different places in the world.
Well, it was age best. Oh yeah,
no,
we didn't even shout out age best.
Shit, brother Adrian.
Brother Adrian got married on Wednesday.
And
Congrats.
sister Ratch.
And
Sister
Ratch Bessie.
Ratch.
Yeah, they're married
In
So
holy matrimony.
because I'm out of town next week too. I'll be out of town in Kelowna, but I'll be live Wednesday night. I'll just be
Oh.
So I'll be for the main event, and wait till you see my setup. It's a phone
It's a doozy.
and it's a phone and probably my light and stacked it on like hotel furniture. But guys, I don't. Do we even
I know
say
one.
Okay, let's get it. Lean in.
Look, if Rico Dowdle's trying to roll up to AT&T Stadium, telling people to put their straps on, son, you're lucky Cam Fan's not there. Because if we was there, we'd pull our nuts out. We'd put them on your window as you're trying to walk by, and you're even spraying water to get us off, but we're not moving. And you roll down your window, you tell us to move, and we tell you to go fuck yourself. Rico!
Don't spray your water at my balls.
You don't wash my balls for me, you freak. Ew.
Freaky Reeky.
Freaky Reeky. We'll see y'all 1 hour before the game.
Yeah, that's 9.